If the police want their footage, why is she sitting there saying didn't record? Why would you say that? I don't understand why you would say that. I've got it on live. I've got it on my record. Why would you say that? I don't understand why you would say that. I've got it on live. I've got it on my... I don't understand why you would say that. I've got it on live. I've got it on my... I've got it on live. I've got it on my... I've got it on live. I've got it on my... I've got it on live. I've got it on my live. I've got it on my live. I've got it on my thing. She said it didn't record. But it did. Hello?
I've made a decision
Oh, God, what?
that I will leave everything. I'll drop everything, yeah?
Oh, shut up, Aya.
What?
Shut up.
I'm attracted to you.
I think I'm starting to think you do fancy me.
I do. There's nothing wrong with that. Right, I've got someone you need to meet. Torian,
God.
Misha, and
Hi, Torian, you're right.
Yeah.
right, Angie. I need you to answer this. What do you think about people like Misha inviting loads of strangers back to her house?
Oh God.
Do what she wants. She's a grown woman, isn't she?
No, but then she sets them up. Like
I do not do that. I do
you
not
set
do
you
that.
set up loads of guys.
She sets them up.
Yeah.
I do.
You don't know about this?
No.
Okay, so basically, she only gets black ones back. She don't like the white guys. She likes the black ones, and then she sets
Well,
them.
that's a preference.
That's not. Yeah, thank you. That's a preference.
So I feel like.
And if it's so young,
So I feel like it's all a setup. Why?
I
the
think
black
Misha
guy?
and Angie would be great together.
and also my door is unlocked all times. If they want to leave,
I bet
they
it's.
leave.
I bet it's unlocked all the time. Fucking hell.
But do they leave? No, they don't.
And I think Misha's got a better kitchen than Em's.
Are you
And
looking at the recordings? I'm taking that doorbell off and getting my own doorbell on. Because
yeah.
Hi, Angie.
fake information.
Oh, Misha, don't be a beg. Please, Misha, don't beg. Please, it's not.
Hi, Angie.
Oh yeah, who me?
Hi, Angie.
Oh my god, that's cringy.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What the hell? I don't know what's going on, guys. I've got to get something. I've got to order some food.
What are you ordering,
I
Angela?
need to go to gym.
Angie, I love you.
Oh my god, guys, I've got a beautiful look.
I
Look at the
don't
cookie.
really. I don't even watch Angie.
Pistachio cookie. Oh.
Can you get a cookie?
I bought it knowing I was gonna go and upset Misha.
Let me find out.
I just bought this to upset Misha. Misha, look.
Angie, has she got a new bed?
Yeah. Thanks, Ange. Thanks, love and light.
I need to go to gym soon, man. Have you had a shower yet, Misha?
What?
Have you had a shower since last night?
Yeah.
You haven't been asleep yet.
Have you had your kids since last night?
Yeah, I've had them every day. Have you got kids?
Do you have, how much do you have to pay?
No. Can you answer?
How
Have you got
much
kids?
how much did
Have
you
you
have
got
to
kids? Have
pay?
you got kids?
How
Have you got
much
kids?
did you have to
Have you
pay
got
to
kids?
have it every day?
Have you got kids?
How much did you have to pay, Ayo?
Don't pay nothing. He lives with me. Do you have kids?
How much did you have to pay to have him?
Do you have kids?
How much did you have to pay to
Why are
have
you
him?
deflecting? Why are you deflecting? Do you have
Why
kids?
don't you answer the question?
Why don't you answer the question?
Answer my
I've got a
question.
beautiful child. Do you have kids?
Yeah, and how much
Oh,
have
you
to
got
pay to have
kids.
him?
Oh, you got a kid. What? Where's your kid then? If you're never with him? Oh, you're not another one that's been taken away from social services, are ya? Are you another one?
Thank you,
Your
Katie.
kids. Oh
Thank
my
you, love and
god.
light. Pick up yourself. Thank you.
Why is there so many women losing their kids on TikTok?
Yeah. I've lost my kid to TikTok.
Oh, he's never with you, so I'm only guessing.
Wait, Misha, you've got a child? Misha, you got a child?
I don't actually talk about kids, so we're bringing it up, innit? Don't know why she mentions kids all the time.
Don't know why I have to pay so much money to get one.
Oh, but I've got one.
Yeah, and how much?
Where's yours? Where's yours though?
Where's yours now? Where's yours now?
Out
Imagine
enjoying the day, out in the jet. No,
Imagine-
you can say what you want,
Imagine
darling.
actually paying
You
so
can
much
say what
money
you want, darling.
sat on
But guess
TikTok
what?
every
Guess
day.
what?
It's really
Guess what,
cheap.
Misha? My son has this beautiful house. Everything's left to him. My son owns more than you.
Worrying.
My
Ayo,
son
that's
owns more.
worrying.
My son owns this beautiful house. Yeah, my son
not
has
normal.
everything I have. So
You could
therefore,
touch anything.
technically, my son already owns
Has
more
he
than
got a
you.
nanny? Alexa,
My son
touch.
already owns more than you.
Has he got
My
a
son
nanny?
has more money than you. Therefore, what are you gonna do now? My
No.
son has more money than you. You're a grown woman.
Right, we got the footage.
Pissed.
My mum
Your life's
sent
a
me the
mess.
footage.
Your life's shit.
It's like talking to a brick wall,
Imagine
I
having a
swear.
dad
Let
there.
that sink in. Let that sink in.
So basically, guys, I've got the footage. Is it on a Friday? Because she's forwarding it too fast that she's probably missing it all. I have to come off live and watch it all. Yeah, was it the Friday, guys? Because I can't remember. Was Friday after 8 p.m. Okay, so she's gonna send me it when I come off this afternoon. I'm gonna watch it all. Okay,
Misha,
Yeah.
Friday. It was Friday. Send me Friday.
So, it's Friday then.
Friday.
He probably plays it
Stressed now. I'm getting stressed.
Not even
because
Alexa
people saying they
wants
don't
to
believe
answer
me.
to her.
Do you remember when AR went on the robbery? He probably played this song. Alexa, volume 10.
Man.
Oh, and someone said it's on Thursday.
thank you, Freddie. Thank you,
Thursday.
But what is that? What is that?
Guys, now people are saying it's Thursday. Can you get the day right? It definitely was the Friday.
Hey, Angela,
Yeah?
why did you block the person that got you the bed?
What person that got me the bib?
I don't know, a lady called Angela bought you a bed and you blocked her.
I'm like, better lock the server.
Angela, be nice.
He's gonna get picked. Alexa, pause. He's gonna
Angela, how
get It's gonna be off Google, guys. It's gonna
so
be
wait,
off
Angela, you got the bed and then you blocked her.
That's because she's been, yeah, she's trolled me since.
There are people in my chat are saying that she's never said nothing about you, Angela. Come
Oh
on.
my God, she has said loads of things about me, and everyone's live. She goes in Alex's.
Who? Oh, you meant me.
So it was definitely a Friday, right? Okay, let me tell her.
Can you put the music back on, please?
No, that's crazy.
Can you play the music again?
It's Friday.
It's Friday, honey. It's Friday.
Oh, that's nothing. I was expecting worse
It's
than that.
Friday.
I was expecting worse than that.
I got like, I have the best pictures.
You got the best
thought, yeah,
pictures.
Torian's probably got worse. Alexa, play. Go on, Torian,
Maka
do it.
Maka. Got the picture in, man.
Go on, Torian.
What?
Go on, Torian.
I'm
I give
not
you
doing
permission.
nothing.
I give you permission.
No, so you can go cuss me later.
Little time to think things over.
Alexa, stop.
Well, go on, what's it?
She's sending me the whole of Friday. I can't remember if it was afternoon,
I'm just not
evening.
my Alexa. Alexa, continue. They're both gonna come from you.
I'm not saying nothing.
Thursday morning. It wasn't Thursday morning.
They're gonna come from you.
I just told her to send everything from the
Oh,
afternoon.
that's boring.
AR, that one's dead, man.
No, I'm not
That
gonna
was
lie.
really
It's the same
boring.
chin, the
Early
same
evening,
it's,
yeah.
It's spot on.
Torian, come on, do
No, no,
yours.
it's spot on.
Torian,
It's
do
spot on.
yours.
It's spot on. It's spot on. Deep chin.
Torian's
Deep
got the
chin.
best ones. Torian has got the
Deep
best
chin and
ones.
and the cheeks and the
100%.
chin. It's spot on.
I'm actually giving Torian permission to do this. no, not that one, Torian. Skip.
I don't have the. I need to find the other ones. 'cause
That is. Okay, do you know what? Do you wanna go there? Do you wanna go there? Do you wanna go there? Misha, yeah? Do you wanna go there? Say no more.
This song was all the shit.
Yeah. Go there. You
Yeah,
wanna go there, yeah?
Hey, yo, I missed it.
You wanna go there?
Hey, yo, I missed it. Let me see
Alright,
it.
one sec.
This talk was that.
Yeah, we're getting warmed up, girl. We're getting warmed.
That is good. I'm not gonna lie. That is a good one. That is a good one. I'll give him that.
No, that was a
I'll
good
give
one.
him that. But I do think Torian's got better.
Saturday, Sunday, what?
Yeah, cool.
Like Torian's had some very good ones. As well.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I'm honestly getting stressed at the fact that my mother said she hadn't recorded. I'm like, why would she say that? And I need my own doorbell now because she's not checking the right information. Do you know what I mean? It's like she wants me to be attacked or something bizarre. Okay, I'll take that bit back. I'm getting stressed.
Oh, hold on.
Boo! Boo!
I don't know. I don't
I
think
know
that
about
looks
that
like me.
program. I know that program, but boo!
Thank you, JJ.
That's whack.
I don't
That's not
take that as
funny.
an
I don't know if she's just sending at me.
That looks like
I don't
Angie.
think that as an
That's not
insult.
Angie.
Macapaka.
Oh, do you know what people used to call me when I was at school?
Phil.
Chewbacca.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, you like to, yeah.
Give me that one.
Doing, yeah.
Dubaka.
Mm,
Doing, innit?
apparently.
Doing the backer.
So I'm even giving you guys ideas at this point.
You're not. Trust me, you're not. You're not.
How was you in school, Misha?
What do you mean? How was I in school?
Like, was you like, how was you in school?
What do you mean?
Like, did you like school? Was you
I
like,
loved school. I had the best time in school. Yeah, 100%. I loved it. No, that's not nice.
angry
Yeah.
kid? No, the angry kid is Angela. Angela's the angry kid.
Oh, I thought that was me. I don't know. It might mean both.
No,
of us
that's
at
you,
this point.
Gish. That's you, girl.
I don't even know what reason about it at this point.
It's Friday.
No, I didn't go to
It's
private
Monday today.
school.
It's Monday, innit? I thought it was Friday then.
I went to public school.
I need a foot massage.
Nah, no one's touching your feet.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, see, Torian's being nice to me now.
The bottom of my foot is hurting.
Torian doesn't. She's not that humble to me anymore.
Someone in my comments said they used to go to the same school as you and you was a bully.
What school was it?
What school was it?
Ask them what
Was you a
school.
bully?
Ask them what school.
You was a bully.
Misha, was you a
Misha was a
bully?
bully.
I'd love to know which school.
No, but was you a
Misha.
bully though?
Absolutely not.
Is that wrong turn or something like that?
I don't think that looks like me. There's certain pictures that would affect me, but not things that are like ridiculous.
Okay, I'll just leave that one up then, innit? Okay.
Yeah, but when did I put my hands out like that?
We made it of
Did
you.
I put my hands out like that?
Nah, we never. We just made it of you now.
I don't remember putting my hands out like that.
Well, you're second guessing it, so it's a good match.
I don't know.
Is Angela just frozen, bruv? Is she trying to get the CCTV or something?
I don't know.
Who?
I don't know. I need to understand as well why Zach the Brat, Dirty Zach the Brat, has decided to play my video. One sec.
I can't stand him. Unless she's got someone in her kitchen.
We want footage of the police and ambulance turning up on the 7th of June. Hello,
Who you talking to?
Angela, because she said that the police and ambulance turned up. So,
They're mute. She's muted.
no, she's frozen. Oh, the 8th of June. She's gone off.
I've got it. I'm just checking it. Sorry, I'm just checking.
Angela, hello. Hello. We need the evidence of the police and ambulance turning up on the 8th of June. Oh my days.
What?
We need evidence of the
No, I
police.
don't need to justify nothing. I'm going to send you this information. I'm going through it as we speak.
No, you need to justify, Angela. Come on.
Wait, justify what though?
Because she said to everyone that the police and that came to her house on the 8th of June at 7 a.m. So she's got the footage now, the camera footage. So
Hey,
why
who's
don't
in-
she
who's
just
in
show
Memphis?
the evidence of the police going there at 7 a.m. on the 8th of June, Angela.
Who's in Misha's?
And we want to see the handwriting on
I
the
want to
package
see who's in
as
Misha's,
well.
man. Who's in Misha's?
We want to see the handwriting on the package, Angela. Please bring the package forward.
We want to see your sideburns, Toria.
Hey, yo, ganyam shit.
We wanna
Hello,
see
Miss Angela.
a dirty kitchen.
Miss Angela Davis.
Show me a dirty
The kitchen ain't nowhere in my house dirty, you're bright.
dirty cupboards.
Angela,
There's cereal in the cupboard, like just sitting.
we don't even keep cereal in my house.
Yeah, you
You know
do. I
that
see
cereal
it. I
in
see
my
it. I see it. Bare Cheerios and Cocoa Pops all in the bottom.
No,
of the
you saw your gal's Cheerios
yeah, I
and
saw
Cocoa
yours.
Pops
I saw
all around the
yours.
kitchen. That's what you saw.
I saw it, man.
No, Angela.
Bare bin juice and that on the wall.
She sent me Thursdays.
Angela.
I need Fridays.
Angela, we need to talk.
You need rehab.
We need can we see the handwriting on the package?
No, because the police took a photo, I threw it away.
Can we match?
Why would you throw away the package?
Listen, go to the police, they've taken a photo. Once it
Oh, the police threw it
Wait,
away.
you want to do a match? Let's match. Let's do a match.
Oh
Come.
my, why does she keep
Do a
going on
match.
pause, bro?
Do a mother match.
I'm surprised Misha ain't dropped for real.
Misha's got about 10 man.
Guys,
queuing.
I gotta come off.
All right, cool.
bet you
Okay.
I
Bye.
bet you
Where you
have.
going?
She? It's round 4.
All right, Angela.
round
Tell
4.
her Miss Red is donating £100 to a charity if she proves the police and ambulance turn up.
Miss Red needs to sort her life out, mate.
Angela. Why is she just on pause,
I
bro?
want to see your hairline grow naturally. Melissa, I want to see your eyebrows look straight. What's happening, Brett?
Yo, what's happening, AR? What's happening, T?
Hey,
What's going on?
her comments aren't liking you very much. Oh, the cult love me sometimes and they hate me another. Do you know what I mean?
Her team like me, man. Don't listen to them. They like me deep.
Yeah. Angela. No, why she froze like that?
And has anyone seen this UFO?
No, literally.
Has anybody seen this UFO?
No, that's actually what it looks like.
I'm still looking at this
Accept
footage.
the battle. Accept the.
Guys, I'm here, I'm looking
Do the
through
battle.
footage.
Do the battle. Do the battle. Yay.
There's a lot to
Angela,
go through,
don't forget the 8th of June, 7 a.m.
8th of June. It
Yeah.
wasn't 8th of June, it was the day before.
Imagine if Angie gave you a headbutt. Oh my god. It's me.
It was the 8th of June. Oh, yeah, Angela, Miss Red said if you prove
So
that
that's
the
it.
police came, she's going to donate £100 to a charity. So if you care and have morals, you would send it.
Oh, so guys, I've opened up a charity.
Match up the handwriting. Yeah, Angela, we need evidence right now. Right now.
I've got my own charity now, guys. So I'm gonna be pushing it out. It's a good thing, man.
What's your charity?
Oh, it's a big charity. It's oversized size.
Or you just hit 10K.
Jessica,
Mad thing.
come on, Jessie.
She didn't even wait for speed, did she?
Can I get charity? I need.
She'll
Hello,
drop like
AR.
5 more. She'll drop 5 more.
AR.
Yo,
AR. I need charity.
bun you, bro. My charity. My charity is for oversized foreheads.
It's for my.
there-
It's for my education.
Well, mine's serious because
She had rung doorbell on her
people
phone.
suffering with big foreheads and I'm
Wait,
like,
what? She had ring doorbell on her phone when Talia turned
Hey,
up.
Jess, man, MVP Jessica though. Everyone, give the number 1 bubble a follow, please. The number 1 bubble a follow right now. Click that.
Mad.
Right, Brett, you playing the game?
Thanks, Lee. Thanks.
We want to smoke you right now. We want to embarrass you.
I don't know what we're playing right now.
We want to embarrass you right now, bro.
It might not be the game.
Brett's got too much money, man.
I wish, boy.
This guy, bro. This guy's got too much money, bro.
He said the person who bought the package must have taken the package with her.
I'm joking. He hasn't, guys. He hasn't.
Angela just said that the police took the package.
I wish, my bro.
Angela just said, Angela, who took the package? The police or the
The
person?
police took a photo of it.
The people want the footage on the 8th of
Oh,
June.
I don't care what they want. There's hours of it. I have to go through it, you
No,
bloody
but
hell.
Miss Red has said that if
Yes,
you
you
show
got
it,
it. Come on.
he's gonna donate £100 to a charity of your choice.
Oh, I don't give a
Hey,
shit
let me
about
line up my shot. Let me line up my shot. Just
Wow, Angela,
line
you
up
don't
my
care
shot.
about charity. That's not nice.
No, I don't. That's right.
Why would you? What if it's
No,
like a
I don't
children's
give a
charity?
shit. Well, her choice. Get lost. Do it anyway.
Angela, just show the footage.
Jojo.
Angela, you don't want to be known as a liar on the app.
Two balls.
Show the footage, Angela.
There we go. There we go.
Or was the Angela? Look at me in the eye. Was there actually police?
Aim for Torian's windows.
Did police actually come? I know when you're lying, you know.
What did the police come? I've got on footage on the Friday. Did they come on a Friday? Or was it the next day?
It was the 8th of June at 7
No, I mean Friday
a.m.
and Saturday because the police came on the Saturday.
On the
Hey,
8th
I'm
of
taking that
June,
doorbell off because she sent me Thursdays. She
Hello?
knows what she's doing. That doorbell is coming off. It's
Angela.
I
The
paid for it. I don't feel safe at the fact that my own mother won't show me the actual footage of the day that I've asked her for, which is the Friday and the Saturday. So I have to remove it and put one on where it's going to be on my phone.
Okay.
All right, I will.
She sent me Thursdays. She sat there. I've got it on live and said it didn't record. That's what she came out with, yeah? And then I went banging on about it because, oh, yeah, I haven't looked through it yet. So why would she say it didn't record then?
Angela, 8th
No,
of June.
Friday and Saturday I need. And she sent me the wrong day. No, you sent me the wrong day. You sent me Thursday. No, what you
Hi,
got it
Sheila.
No.
will get it and they will send
But why can't you send me it? Why can't
That's a
you
good
send
one.
me
Hey,
it?
see how
Friday and
that's a good one.
Saturday.
That's a funny one.
Angela.
That's a-
Neighbours will send
The
it.
neighbours. Oh, the neighbours are going to send it. Go away.
Oh, Lord.
Angela.
What's that? What's that? What's
Angela.
I
that,
don't feel
Jessica?
safe with my mother. Can you believe it? I don't feel
Angela.
safe with my own mother. The fact that she sat there and said it didn't record, and
Jessica.
now it has recorded.
Follow.
Nicole.
She's not sending
Angela.
the actual information. Do you know
I'm
what I mean?
confused,
So
Jessica. I'm
I
confused.
need that for the police. So she's
Hey, you
trying
should be
to
leveling
ruin
up
me, and I
now.
don't know why.
I'm starting to feel like Sheila is
Why
part
is
is
my
a
mother,
character on there.
like trolling me?
I feel like Sheila's a character on
It
TikTok.
is very
Sheila
odd
wants
because the
TikTok.
police did come. She
She wants
sent me
TikTok.
Thursdays. She won't send me Friday and Saturday for whatever reason. So I will take that doorbell off that I paid for, and I'll get a doorbell on so then I can put it on my phone so I know who's coming to the house.
All right, so Angela,
How can I send it to the police? I can't send it to them.
can we get the footage of the 8th of June at 7 a.m.?
Download the app. How can I download the app? It's on her email.
MVP Jess, man.
How do I sign it to it? Can I sign it onto my phone?
It should be an app, no?
Angela, we need the evidence from the 8th of June at 7 a.m. when you claimed that purple.
No, forget that. I just want to show this guy coming to my house first. This is what I want.
But they're saying you had it when Talia's turned up.
I know. She won't
had the
give it
app.
to me, and I don't know why.
No, but they're saying you had the app on your phone. Did you delete the app?
Oh, thank you for that. I'll have a look. But I'm really annoyed because I can't send it to the police. I don't give a shit about people on here, but I want to send it to them. How can I send it if she won't give me the information?
I love your headboard.
Oh, piss off. I'm getting stressed because I want to send it on to the police.
Giving office vibes. It's like
Angela, why are you ignoring me?
Oh, she's going crazy out there now. Well, I've got on live.
Yeah, has she
You said it
muted
didn't
me?
record, but then you said, "Oh, I didn't check it." Which one is it?
You told everyone that
She
purple.
wanted me
Angie
to
threatened
think.
you
Yeah,
and
she
you
wanted me
were
actually to think it
pretending that
didn't
you were
record,
scared.
but it did record.
Angie, was you pretending that you were scared?
Oh, get out! I'm going.
No, stay there. Stay there.
Right, we're going to do the FYP now anyway, guys. You can't download, it's not switched on. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to get another doorbell. I'll get my own. You can't download it. Can I not put it on my phone? Because I bought it.
Keep away from. Let me go and have a look, see what information I've got, what footage I've got. One thing. She sent me Thursdays. She knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing because she wants people to. She watches my TikTok. She wants people to think I'm lying, so she don't want to send me Fridays. Why send me Thursdays when I've asked for Fridays? Doesn't make sense, does it? It's on her phone. I can't get the information. She's not sending it to me. I've asked her many times. Friday. I need Friday. She sent me 6 minutes of Thursday. 6 minutes. Look, I'll show you it. What she sent me. 6 minutes of it as well. It's on here. So I can't send it to the police. Because the police wants information. So this is what I've got so far. Right. My throat's sore. One sec, let me just order this. I need to get a SIM card holder. Why does it keep asking me for this? Right. Give me a sec. And oh shit, is it all 1:15 already? Shit, we could do the FYP. She's withholding the information, and I don't know why she's doing that. This is what she sent me, just to prove that I'm telling you the truth. Right, okay, that's done. So this is what I got. I don't care about shit about TikTok, what people on TikTok think, but I really want to give it to the police. Where is it? Oh, wait a minute, let me save it again. Oh, wait a minute, let me save it again. It's just downloading one thing. I think I'm getting a bit of a sore throat, you know. I think I'm going down something. So that's why I'm going to take it off, so I can get my own doorbell, a new one, because I tried to download the this one, but it's not letting me. It's saying it was already registered to someone, which is my mum, but she won't put me on it. So I don't feel safe. Hi, Jojo, you all right?
Hiya. You know, that Nat Jones, Angie, that's had a post and she's been in the comments this morning. I don't know if somebody's blocked her or not, but I would like to, sort of, if you don't mind, I'd like to openly say to her, you know, come on my platform, Nat Jones. I've been waiting for you to come and tell me why you've been doing what you've been doing. I don't know if she's been blocked, Angie. I didn't block her. But she's
Sure.
you know what she's done? She's got a profile of me on with my picture.
Oh, yeah, I remember Nat Jones, yeah. I don't really know who she is.
No, well, I don't either. She's a bit of a nobody, really, I think. But yeah, but she's got so much to say, hasn't she? So I'd really look.
She asked to be blocked, so she got blocked.
Oh, did she?
Hmm.
All right.
I don't know why she had to ask. Why she doesn't just block me? It's just kind of weird.
I know it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not bringing it to, and I'm just asking because it's come on Angie's with my profile picture. I have a right to ask Angie.
Yeah. I don't know who she is.
If anybody's got any information, I'm not being funny, because obviously it's got very serious now with a lot of things. Oh,
Oh,
she's
there she
here.
is.
Come on, Nat Jones. Come into the box if Angie doesn't mind.
No, I don't mind. I don't know if she will, though.
Come if you're big enough, love. I'd love to know what you've got to say for yourself.
She's not, but I thought she blocked herself. Someone's invited her, but I don't know if she'll come in. No, she's not in the chat. I don't have a clue.
Because you've got yeah, just stay in. Come on, Nat Jones. We really would like to ask you some questions, love. Because I don't just hide behind a computer screen, love. I like to talk to people when they've got such a big issue with me. You haven't just doxed me, love. You've doxed a whole load of people that were associated with me. Illegally, by the way.
Downloading that file. I'll show you what the file I was talking about.
And this is what the problem is, Angie. They're so big to put things on pages, but when people want to communicate with these people and ask them why they're doing all these things, they haven't got the balls to come up, have they?
No.
That just shows what you are, Nat.
No, she's not in there. I don't think she'll get in the box, to be fair.
Well, you're always welcome on my platform, love. I would love to have a little chat with you.
Yeah. Be strange.
Yeah. Anyway, Angie, what's going on with this doorbell footage? It was Friday the 3rd.
So I'm going to take it off because she's withholding information.
Right.
I asked her for Friday 1,000 times and she sent me Thursday. I said, can you send me Friday? She's still not sent me it. So I need to feel safe. My mum's out most of the time. So it's for me, not for her. It's more for me than herself.
I know.
She's withholding information and not giving me this information that I want. She sent me 6 minutes of Thursday, which she knows is completely useless. Why didn't she send me the rest of the footage? I phoned her. I said to her on my live, actually, and I've got it. And I said, can you send me the footage? Because it didn't record. Did you hear her say that? She said it did not record.
I didn't. No, okay.
And I said, okay, then I'm going to take this doorbell off because it obviously needs charging or replaced. Because if it's not recording, then she turned around and she goes, oh no, I haven't looked at it. So now she hasn't looked at it. So then when she went to look at it, I said, can you get me Fridays? I said, that's when it happened Friday. Send it to me. She sent me 6 minutes of Thursdays. I've asked her again. You sent me the wrong thing. She still has not sent me it. She is, because she watches my TikTok. She knows what's happening on TikTok. And not that I care about TikTok because it's just for the police, right? Because they want me to send it to them. Because she knows what TikTok is saying, that they don't believe me in all of this and that. And that's what she wants people to believe. It's weird. It's weird behavior. And she's not sending me because she don't want people to think I'm telling the truth, even though I need to send it to the police. I don't care about what people think on TikTok. I need to forward it on.
Yeah, does she actually know what happened?
Yeah, of course she does. She's been watching TikTok. She watches it.
Right, okay.
She knows exactly what she's doing. Because why would she say it didn't record when it did?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? First she said it didn't record. Oh, now it happened to, oh, no, it did record. I just haven't looked at it. And now you're sending me Thursdays, not the one I asked for, which is Fridays. Why don't you show me? So I don't feel safe. Yeah, the fact that she's withholding information for the police, right? And because of that, I'm going to take that doorbell off and get a doorbell on and put it on my own phone.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You need your own.
I don't feel safe that why she's doing that for.
No.
And now she's gone out. She could have quickly just sent it to me. I saw the videos. It was Fridays on there.
Oh dear. I don't know.
Why doesn't she share me the information and put me on that? Yeah, she could do that as well, right?
Yeah, she could, yeah.
I can't. I've tried that because I don't have her email. I need her. I think she needs to do it because she put it under her email and password that she needs to share it with me.
All right.
So, and I don't know why she won't send me it. She knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. She sent me 6 minutes of Thursdays. That's no good to me, and she knows it. Oh, let's. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh, I didn't know I sent you Thursdays. You know that you sent me Thursdays.
Yeah.
I don't know if I pay for prescription. I'm gonna have a look. I'm pretty sure I'm the one paying for it.
Well, if
I'm
you're
a
the
little
one
bit
paying,
frustrated.
if you're the one paying for it, you should have rights to it as well.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do is take it off. It's no
Yeah.
good. It's no good for me if she's withholding information from me.
Mm.
And I can prove it to you what she sent me, and I'll show
You
you
don't need to
here.
prove anything
Huh?
to me, Angie. You don't need to prove
Oh,
anything
no, I'll
to
prove
me.
it to people here what she sent. Has it not saved? Was it?
We were there, weren't we? We all watched.
Should be here. Here it is. Look, this is what she sent me. Let me show you. Today's the 16th, right? Right, I'm gonna pause it. The 12th. And can you see that it's, let me, one sec. That's what I got. Oh, where's it gone? The 12th. Oh, shit. That's what she sent. Why does it say the 16th? Wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, can you see in the photo, in the video, sorry. The 12th. That's what she sent me. The 12th of June.
Yeah, it's a
I said I want the Thursday, the Friday. And there you go, 6 minutes. I don't know if you can see the time at the top, at the bottom. She sent me 6 minutes of it. That's no good for me, to me.
No.
See, and it goes all the way. So if I play it, 6 minutes. Oh, 6:50, is that 6 minutes?
Yeah, 6.5 minutes, yeah.
So she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it off. I don't give a shit what other people think. Call me a liar, I don't care. It's what the police think at the end of the day. But, yeah, so I'm going to take this off.
Yeah.
Something's not adding up as to why was she withholding information. That does not add up to me.
Yeah. Obviously, you're going to have further words with her. I don't know.
I can't. You keep saying log in. I can't. She needs to share it with me. Does she not? I can try. Let me try. Right? So it's Tepo or something like that. That is it, right? And I'll show you what it keeps coming up with. Tepo. Tepo ring doorbell. Right, tell me what I need to do.
Somebody needs to come up here and tell her because I haven't got a clue, I'll be honest with you. Somebody that's got Tapo, will you come up and help Angie? Please.
So download the app. Okay, let me download it. I'm getting a little bit frustrated why she won't show me it. You know what I mean?
It's the Ring doorbell app, Paula's saying.
You keep saying the neighbours have it. Why would the neighbours have it? Why can't you just get it?
Well, yeah, that's a bit weird.
Tapo. Install.
Somebody's in the box.
Guys, I'm doing my FYP in a minute.
Hi, Andrew. Is it not a Ring doorbell?
Yeah.
Right, so why it's not Tapo, it's Ring.
No, it's Tapo.
You've just said it's a Ring doorbell.
No, that's my other one. I said, well, it's still a Ring doorbell, isn't it?
No, a Ring doorbell is the Ring doorbell. Tapo
Well,
is a total
It's
different.
still a bloody doorbell.
No, but it's a total different thing.
Yeah, when I'm saying it, I can't deal with these people.
The Tapo, it only records, so it's not a security camera.
It
So
still
it doesn't.
rings. It still rings on your doorbell. Still
Yeah,
a doorbell.
if you've got motion at the door, it will ring. It will come through. Now you had it on your phone because we heard it ring on your phone the other
I
day.
don't have it on my phone.
When you had the doorbell, it rang on your phone.
Yeah, it rings. The doorbell rings. It don't ring on my phone. How can you hear it when I don't have another device? My device is not working, my other one. So how did you hear it ring?
It has rang in the past. So you're obviously on the app. If it's
It hasn't rung in the past. Are you calling me a liar?
Yes.
It hasn't rung in the past. Get out.
Guess what Nat Jones has done? She's doxed my son's school.
Hasn't rung in the past.
Nat Jones, love, you're gonna have a policeman
She
coming to
actually
your
calling
door.
me a liar.
Yeah.
Right, okay, see, it says email and password. How do I don't know what it is.
She's just doxed Joshua's school, Angie. Don't worry, love. We'll be coming to see you.
Right, maybe
Now
I've
you-
got...
Now you're
Maybe
bringing
I
my
put my email in, right?
nails in. Keep doing it, love, because then I'll get more evidence.
Forgot password.
Let's, Andrew. We'll get this sorted for you.
Check my emails. She's a liar, that woman. What's she even on about? Okay, reset password. So maybe it is on my password, but it's not on my phone. Don't tell me it's on my phone when I know it's not on my phone. New password. But we had another Ring doorbell. That's the problem that we
Right,
don't
okay.
down there. So this might be what it's talking about. Let me have a look.
Is there just is there an email associated with it?
Password reset. Right.
Or an address?
Your password has reset. Okay. So, and then I'm going to go into it. Where's the app? See, I'm not good at this technology shit. Though.
No, I'm not either, Andrew. I'll be honest with you. I've got a thing on for... Yeah, she knows about it. She needs to keep do all your little things, love, instead of coming up in the box and talking to me.
Right, I'm in verification code, right? So this could be my other Ring doorbell, which doesn't work. What's the code they've given me?
In respect, guys, it isn't really Angie's battle here.
See, I don't have the number. My phone number's changed, hasn't it? So has it sent me to my phone number?
Can you remember the phone number it was associated to?
Oh, my device. My device is lost.
Oh, buddy.
I don't have my device.
Can't you
Just
put
via email.
Can't you put in yeah,
Well, I'm getting really annoyed. I can't help it, guys. Hey, I've got the code. 727.
Write it down quick.
Yeah. Right.
Islands.
Hello, can I just say Angie's had probably more devices than a frigging drug dealer on the run. She's had more fucking emails and numbers.
We're gonna
And why people are telling her to race. She probably wouldn't even know the password link to the fucker.
Oh, don't worry, Claire. People about.
Right, I'm in the tech mode, but I don't know
Matt
what
Jones will be
what if
dealt
it's on
with.
this one or all devices. I'm in. Right, this could be my old device though. Living room. It says add device. Can I add that device now?
Yeah, try.
How do I add it?
I don't know.
What's it called?
Rick
Doorbell,
Talk,
right,
she
doorbell.
actually had another
what's the make of
doorbell
it?
camera a while ago.
I've got Tapper. I've got different makes. Would it tell me the make on the phone? Saying the make on it.
Right, well, go and have a look.
Will it be on there?
It should be, yeah.
Right, I will be back.
'Cause I think our mum is just one now because our mum does watch
Yeah.
TikTok and she knows that everyone's asking her for this footage. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's just what Shayla does, isn't it? She needs to go in the home.
Lindsay, we've got all the doxing today going on in the chat.
Who's been doxing you, like?
Nat Jones just doxed my son's school.
I wouldn't mention it, you know, because like, you just confirmed it, weren't you?
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. It'll be everywhere anyway. It's more evidence for me, Linz.
Why is people going for you for, like?
Because I can't really say Linz anymore.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
I've had it all, though, to be honest
I
with
know
you.
you have,
The
love. You've
address
had it all as well, I
docs.
know. Yeah.
I had to show proof of a restraining order off nearly 10 years ago.
Well, behave
All
yourself,
sorts.
all right? Is it any of your concern what I do? You're so invested. I didn't say anything about Isla. Ruby, that's what I want, love. It's called getting evidence.
Oh my goodness, I can't do it. It doesn't even tell me the make of it or anything. And it needs to come off.
Oh,
It doesn't
hell.
give me the make or anything.
Does it look like any of those that they're showing you? I don't know where Lynn's went, love. She just disappeared. I hope they haven't whatted her.
Oh.
Mm.
It doesn't, I don't know. I'm already connected. I just said I'm correcting it. Continue. It's looking for Tapo devices. Let me go in it. You know what? I'm just going to take it off and do it myself and get a new device because I'm not having that. No. So I'm going to remove that one, get my own one, put it on my phone. Right. Okay. I'm going to do the FYP now, guys.
Okay, Angela, I'll go down into the comments. All right, darling.
Right, thanks, Jojo.
Good. FYP, sweet.
Right. Let's get the FYP done. Right.
Also.
Oh, that voice, get out.
You guys.
Right.
And also let me.
Oh, stop with that voice. I can't stand it. Oh my God. Why is why? Okay, there. Right. I'm in a white mood. Right. Where do I get the dual camera? Why is my dual camera not coming up? I swear to God. Why can't I see dual camera on here? I don't believe this. Fuck. I can't see my dual camera on it. And, you know, people were saying, get an iPhone, get an iPhone. It's the worst phone I've ever goddamn had in my life. Now dual camera's going. What the hell? No one's in my box. Oh, because I've got my boxes on. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Turn them off. Oh my God. There's no request in the box. I feel better. For fuck's sake, I'm coming off. It's gone. You know that we can, the camera, I'm going to have to do it this way. I have to do it this way. There, you know, the little dual camera, it's gone. Did Miss Red have hers on this morning? My boxes are on. They're not on. They're off. Maybe I need to turn this off. Yeah, but I still can't get the dual camera thing. Looks like they've taken it off. And I have to do it just like this. Right, should we get on with the FYP? It's already 1:45. Shit. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
Here's BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
I turn my boxes off. Flip the camera. Alexa, stop. Let me try and flip the camera and do it this way. Is that, but yeah, okay. It's better than nothing because I'm not holding it. Right, let's start. Good afternoon, everyone. It is 1:45 p.m. on a Monday. Yes, we're having a bit of a miserable start this morning. I probably shouldn't go to bed. Anyway, welcome to the FYP, the cult, the best community on TikTok. Absolutely. Should we get started? Let's
Miss
go.
Red says she will
So,
never
Miss Red, let's have a look.
talk about Torian or Cinders on app because she would not want to mess with them. But thought you was fair around these ways. What if they do wrong, Miss Red?
I don't know what's happening with the Torian and Cinders situation.
On TikTok, right? Don't be coming in here saying, "Oh, speak about Torian, talk about Torian, what's Torian done?" Leave it out. Don't even come to me because you'll get blocked. To me for 900 days, you know, you've sent me Lions and Universes. If you're coming in here asking me to mess with Torian, out. So there's 2 names on that list now. Anybody else is fair game, right? Apart from Torian. Oh, thank you, Lucy, darling. Thank you, Lucy. I hope you're well, love. I hope you're well.
Well, it's kind of what
it's
kind of what we expect, Miss Red, because you are a biased platform. Will always be a biased platform where you pick and choose who you want to talk about. I swear to God, I'm having the worst day ever. And why isn't this starting?
Anyway, this made me laugh. It was Miss Faye. Well, Sam Walker's a man, innit? So I'm talking about women, not men. Women. I ain't gonna have a fight with a man, am I? What am I gonna fight men for?
Miss Red says she will never talk about Torian or Cinders.
Yeah, like we all know that Miss Red only picks and chooses who she wants to talk about. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, her little her opinions this morning when she had Corey in the box. We all know why, because he's got shit on her, and she always supports people that want to go for women. She always support the people that will support her, even that means if they're going to go for women for her. You know, she'll always support those type of men that go for women, that bully women. You know, if it means they're going to be defending her. Yeah, and I don't give a shit what anyone says. She says she's been in a TV relationship. I'm going to have to question that, Miss Red, because of the fact that all of them, you got Alex, and now you've got this certain person that was in the box this morning that was having a go at me. You've got, you know, those are the kind of people, men, she supports. She's like the puppet master. That's exactly what she is, where they go for people for her. They're doing it for her. You know, and she wants to keep those kind of people on side, even if it means that these guys are dragging women down. She doesn't care. So why should we care about you, Miss Red? And that's the person she'll always be. Always be. If you support Miss Red, doesn't matter how much you drag a woman down, doesn't matter how much you talk on a woman, doesn't matter how much you bully a woman. If you support her, she's not going to care. She's not a person that's going to say, listen, leave it out, because she's a woman at the end of the day. She doesn't care, and this is a woman that says she's in a DV relationship. Let's face it, DV does not mean physical, it means also mental. So she doesn't care that these men are mentally, some men, I'm not going to say who, are mentally abusing women on TikTok. As long as they support her, that's all that matters to her. That's all she cares about. I see right through this little clique. They're not even the clique, they're called the Raggy Dolls. I see right through them exactly what they're doing to people on this app. They're sly, they lie, all of that. And I've actually only seen recently what Miss Red, she clung on to Alex because he was dragging me all over the app. Now who's she now clinging on to, because he's also now dragging me over the app. She is definitely the master manipulator of this little group. Yeah, she don't actually get her own hands dirty because she doesn't want to get involved, but she allows the rest to get involved for her. A friend would say, listen, stop. You know, that is a friend. Right, what's this now? Zach responds to Chippy and encourages people to go to refuge, make donations, and do your research. Don't know what this is about.
The bloody, what a new racist word was the other day. Thought you already knew.
A little human being.
People just lack the minerals to understand my point.
Yeah. You're full of minerals, are you, aren't you?
No, it's minerals, mate, not minerals. Minerals. Can you not pronounce it out?
Soon, Anna, thank you.
And what I'm good
dragging me, because I don't give a shit. What come out of his mouth was disgusting. It was low. It was actually triggering for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's very funny that these people that want to be included in this little group, you know, for the views, for the clout, to get a big platform, want to go after people that are lone wolves, you know, or like Chippy himself, he's just doing it for a platform to get the views. He wants to keep certain people happy, but yet don't talk about other people that's in this little group, want to talk about people that are outside the group by another biased platform.
The guy's a plebhead.
DV cases
Absolute
that women have been charged for, because it will be educational. How about when Corey does it? It's fine, isn't it? You know? It'll be very educational.
These are men going for the vulnerable, like Zach, for example, and I hope you don't mind me saying that, you know, that don't have an army behind them, but want to stick with the people that do have an army, like Miss Red, for example, where people, you know, are doing things, do you know what I mean? And this is the thing, if Miss Red or someone else in that little group says something, Chippy will not have an opinion on it because he wants to stay safe, he wants to keep his platform safe, he wants to get a platform, so he wants to keep in that little group.
So this is what I mean, dissect one by one. And they'll all fuck it up themselves. It's changing. In 6 months' time, this app will be so different. Nobody on this app shows their real self.
Well, you did now, didn't you, Zach? Because
the thing is with me, I've never pretended to be something I'm not. I've never pretended to be something I'm not.
Oh, all right. So all these years that he's been on social media and pretending to be this guy or whatever he is, he's pretending to be, yeah? That's him. When he's talking about stuff in the way he does and goes low life like he does, that's his actual personality coming out.
Yeah, but listen, you've got to remember, the thing is, in that little group, yeah, they've shared photos, they've done shit off TikTok, yeah. Zach, now I haven't heard any different, but Zach, myself, you know, we've kept it on TikTok. I've not put photos up, I've not shared shit, I've not done all those kind of things that people have done, you know, off TikTok where, you know, it's, you know, where it's quite bad. We might have said shit, done shit, but we've always kept it on TikTok, not unlike themselves.
I love how all these people that don't meet you in real life seem to know you better than yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Personality coming out.
Do they, Zach? Well, I like to...
You think you're clever, mate? That's what you do. You think you're...
I am clever.
Clever, and you're smart behind that camera, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You think you're big and clever.
I am.
One day it will catch you up.
No, listen, after what life's thrown at me in 37 years, one, I wouldn't be surprised, but two, I'm sure I'll get back up again.
Oh, he's authentic. Yeah. If that's authentic, I'd rather be disauthentic.
Disauthentic? What's disauthentic? Mate, your pronunciation is terrible. It's inauthentic. I'm starting to see who's not the sharpest tool in the box, my darling. You know?
Who defends Frankie?
Definitely clever. God. Oh, my fucking God. This is embarrassing, isn't it? That's what I mean. Like, the amount of people that disagree with what I say, it's clearly an unpopular opinion. It's an unpopular opinion.
It's an unpopular opinion because it's not right.
No, it's an unpopular opinion because it's not what people want to hear.
Who, yeah, Frankie, yeah,
what people
exactly. This is Chippy also defending Frankie that threatens women, but then want to go at Zach for threatening a woman. Make it make sense. You just you just don't like the fact that you also. I mean, when he threatened a woman because it's your friend, but if you don't like that woman, you don't really give a shit who that man is threatened. Facts.
Here, sometimes you just have to rip the plaster off and say it how it is.
To threaten to do a woman like that, and that any woman's gay.
But once again, you support Frankie who threatened me because you have a dislike for me. It's okay, and that's another fact, Chippy. You know, and you can't even say that because you threatened women. You threatened me. You threatened Lynn. You threatened many women on the set, Chippy. Yeah, absolutely facts.
For you to do that to,
you can explain that to the police then.
Absolutely not.
Oh, the
It's called
police!
Right and wrong. You're on the wrong side.
Well, I have all the police cases.
People don't want to hear it. You know, people like to live in a little old school 95. You know when you say, oh my God, women. So if I turn around and said, belong in the kitchen. No, that's wrong, man.
Women don't belong in the kitchen, you prat.
Yeah, let's not
wasn't
forget.
saying
I've just
that,
got a
though, was I?
message. I just got a message to a bit of a reminder. Let's not forget. Chippy did. Karma Care said he was in a troll group with Chippy. So they used to go around trolling. Didn't give a shit whether you're a woman or a man. All of a sudden he has fucking morals. He now has morals. He was in a troll group.
Again, you're missing my point. You can't blend in old school fucking thoughts with new school. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean, hippie Jew?
I mean, you know what? The sad bit is you can see that Zach is a vulnerable person, and he's not. I mean, God, he probably not like me saying this, but what I've seen of Zach, you can see he's not on it. 1 sec. Oh, get that. Oh yeah, thank you. Please get it for me, thanks. So I'll just read my messages. What was I saying? You can see that he's not he hasn't been in a good place, and these men, these people, not men. Well, it doesn't matter if they're men. Sorry, but it's. I do, I think about mental health quite a lot, and to me, it's like if someone was not in a good place, or didn't look in a big place, I probably wouldn't come for them. I'd be like, oh my God, there's 6 people going for one person. That's not okay. It'll never be okay. So I'd probably take a step back and say, you know what, I don't like him. Oh, he's annoying, but however, I'm not going to speak on him today because he's just not in a good place, and I'm not going to be responsible for if something was to happen to him. They're a bully group, and that's what they are. There's no clique. It's a bully group.
No, and it annoys me when people say, oh, bullying a woman. Like, stop making women sound...
Don't go around bullying women, you prat.
Well, maybe those women should stop acting like...
Oh, God, what a hypocrite. The biggest hypocrite on the app. Stop bullying women. You sat there, done a huge exposure, showed all my videos because you wanted this in hatred towards me. Yeah, you phoned social services on Lynn's. Yeah, you called us, the anger in your voice when you spoke to 2 women, said your son wanted to hurt me. Do you want me to play this video, Chippy? And you're sitting there talking about someone that's threatened a woman. You support Frankie who threatened me, yeah? But that's okay because he's your friend, yeah? You sit on nothing. You sit on no morals at all.
You're prat. When are we going to start holding women accountable for their terrible behaviour?
It's crazy. Crazy that you support Frankie.
Jumps on the man without question. But if I say a woman's made me feel a certain type of way, oh, he's a liar, he's done this, he's done that, blah, 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 blah.
Let me give you some advice. Let me tell you something. Give you some advice, guys, because Chippy said many times is Zex is a nut, right? Crazy woman, right? You will always find majority of the times you'll find that the people that are saying that to you are the nuts. Okay, guaranteed you 99% of cases, absolutely. Party centered crazy.
Do you know what I mean?
I like this that you can't see me.
You're already degrading them by making them sound like weak.
How are we degrading a woman by saying she shouldn't be?
Stop bullying women is degrading. You're putting them in a box. You're putting their gender in a box. You're making them sound weak. That's it. You know? Wrapping them
However,
up in
like
cotton
I said, and I am old school, I don't think any man should be threatening women. I don't like it, whether you're GOA or not. No woman should be threatened. However, like I said, I'm just calling out the hypocrisy that, you know, they all stand by Frankie when he threatened me, but because they were dislike for me, that's okay. So I'm not saying it's okay. I didn't see it. If anyone's got the video of the threats to Alicia, please do send it to me. However, I'm not saying that's okay. What I'm calling out is the fact that they do stand by men that threaten women. And that's what's annoyed me.
or like they can't defend themselves. I know some of the strongest women on the planet. God's sake, they're missing my point, man. They're stupid.
Giving a thingy. See you up to Daisy. I don't get him.
I don't get it. I'll see you up to Daisy. He just can't take this up seriously.
I get that mentality. I don't get it. I dare him to go into a pub, his local pub. Right?
Oh, dare you to go in a pub?
Woman and start gobbing it off.
I have actually. I told a woman to shut up. She spat in my face, so I pulled her down by her hair.
I can't believe, I don't even want to play the rest of this video. The man that is aggressive towards women is sitting here, yeah, talking about Zach threatening women. I don't like it. I never will like it. And when I say I'm old school, I think I am old school because these days TikTok is disgusting. It's terrible that men do threaten women on here, you know, but don't stand there, you know, and say that you've got all these morals when you goddamn do not. You go into a pub, Chippy. You go into a pub because you're the aggressor, love.
Went like that, threw her to the floor and said, you ever fucking
Zach,
do
tell
that
Zach
against me,
I'm
mate?
he's requesting me.
That's
Tell him doing the FYP.
That was in my pub and not one man laid a finger on me.
In the face and threatening to whack a one. I dare him. Because I know what's going to end up. I know what will end up to him. And then you'll see how many men agree with him or don't agree with him.
Oh,
Even if it's
that's
nothing.
me.
I'm doing the FYP, Zach. Wait a sec. Let me flip my camera.
Are we doing the FYP?
Yeah, that's right. Do a couple of battles with you.
Oh, go on then. How are you doing?
Right. Who does this man think he is?
Do you know what?
Can I just tell you, Zach, first of all, I don't think any man should threaten a woman, right? I don't. And I don't think a woman should threaten a man. However...
Yeah, vice versa.
Vice versa, yeah. However, these people stood by Frankie when they threatened me. And because they have a dislike for me, they praised him. They did not say anything.
Exactly. And what I'm doing, I'm pointing out the hypocrisy
yes.
of everyone. And it's obviously I can choose my words better, but when I'm passionate, I just speak as me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and listen, that's fine, but I can't call what you did out when they stand by a man that did the same thing.
Yeah,
oh my God, thank you.
Ah, shit. My point I was saying, right? This was the point I was saying.
do that, thank you. Sorry.
This is the point I was trying to say. So I was saying you have people that speak on their experiences of DV and play the, you know, like men and women. But when I say it on a public scale in boxes and stuff, it's like, yeah, it's a terrible experience. I get it. I'm not invalidating anyone. But sometimes people do trauma dump and make stuff up, X, Y, and Z. Yeah. But then at the same time, they can be equally as aggressive, equally as toxic, equally as emotionally manipulative. So you kind of question yourself because it's like you can push someone that can just not just assault you, but what I mean is like they. You know when they gaslight you into a reaction, you give them, and then they play the victim. So it makes me question the circumstances of how.
And I spoke on that the other day that a man or a woman, because it can work both ways, can actually push someone to breaking point when they do react, not in the best way, but they can react. And I was talking about there are some women, like for example, can I just use this as an example where you're in a relationship with a woman, right? And she won't let you leave, and she's in your face constantly. She won't let you leave, or you know, what are you meant to do? I'm not saying that no man should lash out ever. I'm not saying that, but sometimes a woman can push you to a limit where they actually kind of some women want it. I'm not gonna lie.
If you flip it this way, I said earlier. Oh, pardon you, poopsies. I said earlier. I said, do you know what it is? If the people in the comments. All like, rah, 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 Zach's out of order, Zach's this, Zach's that. Guaranteed a lot of people in the comments, if a man was pushing a woman mentally with comments and she went, slapped him around the face. Yes, you be strong. Yes, you got him. Blah blah blah. But if it was the opposite way round, automatically, boom, there, no
I've
question.
heard, you know what, Zach? A woman say to a man that she wanted him to hit her. Yeah, go and hit me.
Yeah.
Hit me. I'm not saying he should have. Don't get me wrong, but would I keep him hostage?
I don't.
Oh
like,
my God, I've heard of that. It was like it was on a. I can't remember what I was reading about it now, and she wanted it to happen because she wanted the house. And she wanted to be able to go to the police and say he did this and that to her, where she actually tortured the guy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he should have hit her. I'm not saying that because he did. I'm talking about the once. I'm not talking about continuously hit her.
No, 100%.
But the torture that she gave him, and that's something I read, and I thought, you know what, I would have hit her.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
When people talk about DV, right, people just associate it with physical, and it's not. There's so many ways to it, but people just keep to the easy subject to talk about, which is just the physical thing. Whereas if we're going to talk about it and educate and awareness and speak on it, do it properly.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
out
about.
of it.
Thank
Because
you.
what are the lads going to do? What are the lads? I've been invalidated so many times about my own abuse and all that. I don't sit there and cry about it, but I saw a podcast and it was like, where do the geezers go for a refuge? You know, and then you got geezers like that Simon going, oh, where's the real
You know
man?
what, Seth? Can I tell you one thing? Not so long. I'm talking about the 90s. I know I say not so long, but when I think, I mean, it's a long time ago. This man, and it was based on a true story, and I watched it and I thought, wow, he was being hit by his wife. He had a kid, right? And he felt he couldn't leave. He phoned up the hotline and they hung up on him because he was a man.
And
You
it's
know,
like,
I mean, that was only in the 90s.
if you-
when you think about
if you
it,
listen,
30 years ago.
so say like with the stuff that I've been through, I've had very narcissistic, toxic friends, right? And those two that said I scammed them back in the day, right? I was in a very vulnerable position myself, but people wouldn't accept that because I'm a man, right? So if a woman came to the app and said X, Y, Z, people would automatically not listen to you're a liar, you're this, you're that, blah, blah, blah. But then if a man says it about a woman, and I said, oh, I experienced this, X, Y, and Z. No, you didn't, you know? But if a woman said the man would get attacked straight away.
Whereas I know that I'm talking about 30 years ago, it's a long time ago, but what I'm saying is, you know,
MVP,
that's
big
how
up.
it used to be with me growing up.
Classy Rachel, Emily, Deck, Shannon, and that's what I'm saying.
So much. Thank you, Gabby. Where's Jojo gone? She's not on my list. Thank you, Jojo.
People sitting there going, oh, Zach thinks because he's a gay man. Like, what's my sexuality got to do with my opinions? Like, that's just showing me how thick you are. So my sexuality is not.
I think what it is around some people, I'm not giving names, that RGAY, that feel they get away with abusing people because of their sexuality, and I think they're probably putting you in that same bracket, that same person as other people that do that.
My sexuality is not my personality.
No, it's not. But I think some people feel they do get away with it because of their sexuality. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I'm women's biggest supporters. You know, people just because I don't speak about my life 24/7 doesn't mean you don't know what I've been through or what I've seen my friends go through and the stuff I've had to witness. You know. So
yeah, you're a little bit laggy. Are you outside?
Is that my? Oh, fuck's sake!
Oh, there you are. There you are again.
Yeah, I've just gone outside. But like I say, everything needs the same energy. So.
Yeah, I don't think any man should threaten a woman.
Like,
I'm a true believer, though. If a woman hits a man should never
like chippy but chips.
Yeah, but Zach, I'm still a believer that a man should never hit a woman, even if she hits him back. Him first. I just think, you know, go down the correct channels, you know, and report it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
but however, I'm just calling out hypocrisy, to be honest.
A girl spat in my face once. It's the last thing she ever did.
Oh. Zach!
Yeah.
Don't say that to me.
No, but it's true. Listen, no. I'm not allowing people to violate me, my body and my space. So it's not the case.
A lot of people will agree with you on that. A lot of people do agree with you, but I can't. I've always been, no matter what, you never raise your hand to a woman. But
what's that? Never give up.
I don't know.
Where's the pick?
Things have changed. Do you?
Oh, I didn't let her.
Guys?
I didn't let her. I grabbed her and put her to the floor and told the bouncers. It's a reflex. But that's me being through like years of trauma.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose I don't know. Things have changed. Maybe I'm wrong.
Can you screenshot it and send it to my Insta for me, doll? What is it of? What's it of? Come on,
Yeah,
get down.
that is quite disgusting though. Someone spits in your face.
get
I'm
down.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think you know what it is though,
Never
Zach.
give
You know
up. What's
what?
the picture?
I think it
Can you
just
tell
looks
me what the
worse when a
picture is?
man does it to a woman. You know what I mean?
What's
Because
the
the
picture?
majority of DV cases are man on a woman, right? So it does look a lot worse when a man does hit a woman.
Yeah, that's true. What would you do if a woman put a knife up to you?
Oh well, that's different. It's self-defense, isn't it?
You know?
Yeah, I'm not saying don't use self-defense. I'm just saying if I hit you, right? So if I slapped you, I don't expect you to slap me back. But what I do expect is a police case. I do
So
expect
how would, all right, there's a lot of people that would probably be outraged by the conversation. But what would you do if your son was getting like parents in the chat? What would you do if your son was getting battered by his girlfriend? What would you do if your son was getting battered by his girlfriend? Your boy.
Defend a
No,
no,
what
but
would you do?
I'm only saying if I came and just slapped you, if I hit you, I'm not saying battered. You
Oh,
know what I
no,
mean?
yeah.
That's a good question though. Yes, you defend yourself, right?
You know?
Yeah.
You
You
know
know
what
what?
I'm
You are
saying?
right. You are right. I think you know what.
And we need to
Before I
have these
said you-
conversations because I do encourage people to open their minds a bit because sometimes
Yeah.
the app is very small-minded and people don't look at the bigger picture.
You know what
You know
it is
what I'm
though,
saying?
Zach? I've been brought up though. No man should ever hit a woman, even if she hits him back. He can go report it to the police and everything else. But you know what? Now thinking, things have changed, and at the end of the day, I don't know. I just don't like men hitting
A lot
women.
of people say
No.
don't weaponize mental health, weaponize this, but well, don't weaponize your gender.
Yeah, but then thinking, like you said, if I had a son, I'd probably say, well, you hit her back.
And over the last couple of
I
years,
probably will be saying it.
over the last couple of years, some of the mental stuff that I've been put through, the manipulation, the narcissism, has been by women. Like my life has been made hell. Like legit. Like I have been abused like you never believe. Like my life has been dissected, torn apart, all because they have a dislike because I set boundaries.
Yeah, but if I had a son, I'd teach him to go to the police and go down the proper channels. And
I'd never raise my kids to be violent anyway. But at the same time, it's these people that you can't. I'd never use violence ever. That's not even a resort, So when you get creators on and go, oh, I'm gonna do it. I said I'll take people's face off X, Y, Z, but that's me reacting and letting you know that if you come into my yard and cross my boundaries, it's game on. I don't give a shit. But 9 times out of 10, I'm very much capable of having an argument with my tongue, because I can make someone feel small like that.
Yeah. Listen, and can I just say though, Zach, I know a lot of women that are very manipulative and oh my God, they torture their husbands, their partners and things. But
it is a tough one. I think
know
it's
what,
because there's
a lot
different
of women are
generations
like,
involved in the
believe
episode.
me.
So, but it's all about educating each other, innit? And like this is the thing that annoyed me is that again it was a 30-second clip that people are like, and I think, come on now, you're all grown ass adults. That was part of an 1.5 hour live where we were talking about narcissism, toxic behaviours, and it was a very good live actually. Do you know what I mean? But obviously you get the next guys in that use that and go, yeah, use that, and that'll cancel it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Literally, like you got a grown ass man that's doing content just for domestic abuse survivors, which I think is highly inappropriate. Do you know what I mean? Because I just feel like you're using their trauma to build up your platform. When you may disagree with it, but at the same time, you can't say make content of something you've never experienced. And if you have experienced it as a man, then why aren't you doing content for men about DV? I just find it a bit creepy.
Yeah, a lot of men do suffer DV, but they don't talk on it.
Yeah, and you know what? A
lot of men do.
More men unalive themselves yearly.
Yeah.
Than women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's very high.
They've got nowhere to turn. But where's the empathy for that? Where's the discussions? There's not.
I just think that men don't talk about it.
I've been criminalised. I've had my fucking reputation shattered.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, is that men don't talk about it, so no one can help a man if they don't talk on
Love
it.
you,
If they don't go
Chelsea.
to the police and report it, what can people do?
Never give up. What do you want the box for, love?
Yeah, men don't talk about it. They really don't, and women do. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, Zach. You know, when I used to go clubbing into pubs, I'd see it. A woman slap a man across the face. He's done something. I don't know what he's done. I would ignore it. I would walk past, or I'd be like, "Oh," but
Can you send it? Never get.
if I see a man hit a woman, I'd be like, "Oh," you know what I mean? It would be a different reaction. I'm not
One
gonna lie,
second.
but it doesn't.
Never give up. Can you send it to my Instagram? It's Zach the Brat.
Do you get what I'm saying,
Or
guys?
send it to the email in my bio.
Do you get what I'm saying, guys? It's like a man hits a woman. It's like, oh my God, but a woman does it to a man. We don't have that same reaction.
Exactly.
We don't.
Thank you, guys. Big up, Blake. Big up.
Yeah, I've seen it. A woman push a man, hit a woman, you know, going out, and you really don't have that same reaction. We should. I think absolutely we should, Donna. But that's just growing up. You just think a man should never hit a woman, and that's it, simple. But you never really thought about a woman hitting a man. You know, it wasn't really spoken about a lot. DV in men doesn't get spoken about a lot, and that's a problem. You're making excuses for what he said. I don't even know. Can I ask you a question, Zach?
What I said was totally taken out of context. I said, right, so basically the point I was making, and I never said man or women. I would like to see the clip where I said you can't blame men for smacking a woman in the mouth. Show me the clip. Show me the clip where I named the genders. We were talking specifically because I don't speak with one gender. I see everyone as a soul, you know. So what my point I was trying to make is what you see on the app is people making themselves to be so feeble and weak, yet when they're in boxes and having rows, they've got the balls in and they display such narcissistic traits. It makes you wonder what actually went on behind closed doors to make someone react like that. It makes you question, you know. Does that make sense?
I mean, there are women that would torment a man.
Yeah.
You know, that where it's like they'll torment it for a reaction. But however, if there's no torment there, and because I know that some women can do that. However, if there's none of that there, then no man should ever hit a woman. I'm not saying a man should hit a woman anyway, but what I was trying to say yesterday, you can be pushed to the edge where you do snap. But that's completely different to DV. I'm not talking continuous, you know what I mean? I'm talking about snapping.
This is how small it is with the app, because people don't talk about it as there's so many categories, but everyone just sticks to the one, you know. Everyone just assumes it's just the man versus the woman, but it's both sides. There's so many, you know. And for what you come on social
no woman deserves to be smacked.
No,
like I said, if there was a woman that torments, what I was trying to say the other day, if a woman does torment you, where, you know, and I've seen this, I really have seen this, and a woman can torment, and a man snaps. I think it's completely different to a DV situation, or where a man just decides to hit her because she's annoying him. You know, and this is what I was trying to explain the other day. But no man should ever raise their hand towards.
Oh no, that's not me. Never give up. That's not me, darling. The natural teeth. But no, I just think, you know, it's like it's hard sometimes because you can't argue with stupid. You know what I mean? So, and if people are, I will not listen to anyone's opinions of what I said if you weren't in the live, and you know.
Can I ask you a question though? You know, talking about this, would you say, what about, you know, when you said some women deserve to be slapped right by a man? What about if
I never said that.
What did you say?
Everyone else was saying.
Right. Oh, okay. But what do people think about if it was a woman that abused animals or children, or what if it was a woman like that? Would you not? Because I think she deserves to be slapped by a man. I'm not going to lie. You know, if a woman was abusing animals or children.
Big up, Blake.
Yeah. What if you found out the mother?
Hey, go on, Blake, you fucking legend.
Let's turn this around a little bit, though, Zach. What if you found out the mother of your, you know, say your girlfriend was doing things to an animal, abusing an animal, abusing your child?
Steady with
you can't blame a man for doing that.
Big up, Blake. Big up, Charlotte, Natalie, Nicola, Lou, Mel, Nana T, Emma Lou, Tiger, Sarah Jane. you could reel off all the scenarios. You could reel off all the scenarios.
There's a lot
But
of
people
scenarios
just
there.
think real. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Let me tell you something. Do you remember that guy? What was his name? And I'm going to be very 100% honest here. That put that woman on the ground. He wrestled her to the ground.
Oh, what's his face?
What's his name?
Oh,
what's his name?
Boss Callie.
Boss Kelly, right? A lot of people had a go at me because of my thoughts, and I'm going to stand by this here. I don't think a man should ever. That was wrong what he did, absolutely. However, I will never have sympathy for that woman. Yeah, and in fact, I'm going to say it right now. I don't care what he did to that woman, and I'll tell you why. She abused a dog. She abused an animal. Oh, big up! Thank you, Alex. Thank you. She abused an animal. Yeah, I'm an animal lover. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? People went mental about that comment. What I said. I don't care. Any animal abuser shouldn't be walking the streets that I walk on.
Yeah,
It's the same with a child abuser. Yeah, if that was a child abuser, I'd be like, good.
That video
lie.
made me feel very uncomfortable. Like, I'm not talking about if a woman punched me in the mouth, I'd give her a backhander. I wouldn't punch her back because my strength's hard. No, but I would. Who do you think you are to touch my body?
Yeah, I know what you were saying, but thank you, Jason.
I wouldn't punch. Do you know? Same as if a man punched me, I'd punch him 10 times harder.
But when you were a reporter, because that would be the way to go, wouldn't it, reporter? Oh, maybe I'm just old fashioned. I don't know.
If you're
old
gonna,
school. Is that what people do these days?
Like, look, fighting for me.
Walk away, innit? Walk away.
I never go to violence. I never go to. We shouldn't justify women being violent. We shouldn't make excuses for it.
But I don't think a man should hit back either. Unless
the fact that people would justify a man having to walk away from a woman when he hits her, but when you'd celebrate it if a woman fought back the man. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, stand up for yourself, girl. But then, we've just got to walk away.
Mm.
Like, come on.
I think the only time I'm glad with a woman that was down on the ground, I'm not going to lie, is with Boss Kelly.
No.
Because I love animals. You don't abuse animals. You deserve everything you get. I'm sorry. I don't care. And you all went on about Boss Kelly, what he did. Oh, my God, it was disgusting. Oh, poor woman.
But how do we know she did?
You hurt an animal.
How do we know she did? Was that from his words?
I've seen it.
He's got...
Yeah, no, it's on Facebook, Zach. She hurt the animal. I don't care. Like, I can't have sympathy for that. Sorry.
But I don't agree with any form of domestic violence within friendships, relationships, anything. I merely just...
Yeah, and he deserves everything he gets if he does that to animals. I'm an animal lover. It's like children. If I find out someone's a peddler, am I going to be upset that he beat her? I'm not saying it's right, but am I going to be upset he beat her and we find out she's a child abuser?
I know people from the area, and I don't think she did. I know because they don't live far from me, and I honestly think he made that a situation so he could get.
I've seen it on Facebook. That's on Facebook, Zach. She threw a dog across the room. So I just, you know what, do you get what I'm saying? Everyone's going mad that he did that to her, and I'm like, well, good job. You know, she deserved it. I'm sorry, because she hurt an animal. And he deserves if he hurts animals too. You know, I'm an animal lover. Children are the same. You know, you hurt animals and children, you deserve everything you get in my eyes.
Before I have an opinion on that, I'd have to see it. But from my stance, in my reality, she didn't deserve that. You know, I haven't seen all that.
Fair enough. Yeah, I understand where you're point. I understand. But what I'm trying to get to you is, I think it depends on the scenario, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If someone does something and it's a man, and then you find out they've done something, this is the worst, there's some beast, you're not going to sit there and have sympathy, are you?
I think everyone just needs to be equal, because there's no like hierarchy. There's no one or the other. But like it's like,
if you found out someone was some dirty, scummy pedlo,
like, what would you do if it was in your son's position, or your nephew, or your son?
If you found out this woman is a dirty, scummy pedlo, you'll be giving him a medal. That's a fact.
He said he'd done that weeks before the dog incident.
Well, okay. Well, I don't know. She's still an animal abuser.
But I didn't agree.
But what I'm saying is, Zach, say if you come across a dirty pedlo, right, a woman, right, because there are pedlos that are women, right, dirty, scummy pedlo, and as a woman, you'd be giving him a medal.
Oh.
If he done something to a woman, If some man
Oh,
got
absolutely.
his hands on a woman that was a dirty, scummy peddler, you'd be giving
But
him a
that's completely different. That's again, you could make up all the scenario.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say. It depends on the scenario, right?
There's a this is what I mean. This is the grey area. There's a backstory to everything. You know, there's different regions. There's so many different scenarios you can make up. You know, so many different scenarios.
Well, I'm just trying to say, Boss Kelly, that situation, when I found out about what the dog incident, you all went for me. Oh my God. So you agree with a man touching a woman? Yes. If she's an animal abuser. Sorry. Animals are like children, innit? Animals are babies, man.
But no, yeah, I don't condone anything. But what I won't do is have people take my words out of context and put words in my mouth. Because this is what the creators do, right? So they'll play the clip and they'll be like, so what he's saying is this. I never named the genders. I never said man or woman. Like, that never came out of my mouth. And then what other creators do, they come and go, so basically what he's saying, and then they put the words in your mouth and everyone goes, oh, yeah. And that's not the case at all. You know,
I don't care what you think, guys. Anyone that hurts an animal or hurts children and deserve the worst in my eyes. I don't care if it is a man hitting a woman. I don't care. If she's one of those, then that's it.
No, obviously, and I think everyone agrees with that, man or woman, if you hurt children or animals, absolutely. But that's a different conversation.
Animals and children is what we need to protect. Protect at all costs. And so if I say anything, if I know that this woman has done any of that, then I don't care that a man has hit her.
Off with all their heads.
Off with her head. And vice versa.
Yes, Charlotte, if you have no choices.
Totally agree. Well, thank you, Sunshine, yeah.
Right, my love. Anyway, that's been nice talking, Mike. I need to go and get ready.
See you later, Zach. I'm going to continue my FYP. It's already 2:30.
Bye, I love you.
Well, that was an interesting conversation. Let's get back to the FYP.
To do with that man that stood in the corner just having his pint, he'll still.
Someone has said, "What about the abuse of elderly?" Same thing. Sorry, it's just my opinion. I'm not saying people should go out and do any of this. I'm not saying that. But if they have, and I felt, oh my God, they've just hurt a woman, or oh my God, this, they've hurt and then I find out what they've child or an animal. And I don't care what gender you are.
They're not.
Because they can't. This is good enough for me.
You said that domestic violence were fine. You said hitting women were fine. That's what.
Right. So unless those exact words came out of my mouth, and I want people to stop doing this, and these words actually came out of my mouth. If I said those words, show me where I said it. Please show me where I said it. That DV is okay, and where did I say it? Stop putting words into my mouth for your audience.
You meant, yeah. Apparently you've been transphobic this morning and stuff, so, yeah. You know what you meant.
I've been transphobic this morning. I'm not transphobic. I love the trans community. I love the black community. You know?
I haven't seen the video, to be fair. I haven't seen it.
Followers who sit in my lives and listen to the whole entirety of what I'm saying get it. And that's why I have support, because they hear and they get the point, because they've got what? Brains. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. And that's the point.
If anyone's got the video of him saying it, I will play it. But can you send it to me, guys?
You know?
Did I played it yesterday? I don't think I played it yesterday. Well, send it to me again.
Give it the attention. But yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. You know?
And I was surprised, right? If his community his followers are made up of a lot of women, I'm surprised that any of them women actually justified any of that chat out of his mouth.
You know what? It just makes me sick, right? That Chibi didn't have an opinion for Frankie when he said what he said to me. He supports him. He sits with him. How dare you go for Zach, yeah? When you support someone to the same thing. You have no morals. You have nothing. Don't sit there and make out you have morals, because you don't. Let's face it, you're just doing the FYP and you do not give a shit.
I believe some of the people I was watching comments on. Unbelievable.
Well, you know, some were shocked, some were not. Some got my point. The ones that shocked maybe haven't been watching me long enough and don't get my point. I did do nothing wrong.
You're doing the same with Zach. Why would I do the same? I'm a woman, for God's sake. I support some women, not all, obviously.
Good morning, Charlotte T. Oh, good morning, Oscar. So it's very interesting that, you know, people so when you catch stuff like this, right, read the comments on these screen recorders and then just watch how the host will react to they get more hyped up, and then this is what I mean, they've all got ego.
I don't honestly know why this blast to FYP. I think I've blocked them, actually. It records Chippy. I think I've blocked them for my life.
Women on the app that are very capable of defending themselves.
That is not.
Listen, if
ban
you're not
FYP blaster.
ball, if you got the balls to go toe to toe with
ban
someone verbally,
them.
Do you know what I mean? And then cry about it when someone comes at you. And then go, but I'm a woman, you can't say that. Well, stop acting like end of. I don't see
okay,
gender and all
Jojo.
that. I see a soul, energy. That's what I do. I run on energy and run on soul. If you start affecting my energy, I'll affect yours. End of. If you've got, and this is what I mean, you need people, this is what I'm saying. Like, when people like this say about women, you know, oh, sort of is like, you're missing out the women serial killers, the women nonces, the female DV. None of that is spoken about at all. At all. We keep DV in the same box. So when you're saying it's not just women that go for it, you lot are spreading very... We have audiences of thousands of people we can educate and inspire and share stories and all stuff like that. But literally, it isn't. So it's a very old-fashioned way of thinking, and it's a very dangerous way of thinking, because the unalive
Chippy always goes for women. He can't even talk here.
rates of men is much more bigger than women. Yeah? And the statistics are there. They are there. Do your research as hosts. If you are going to talk about subjects, do your fucking research. If you are passionate about those subjects, do something about it and make a difference, make a change. Go to these refuges. Go make donations. Go do that. But none of you do. You come on, chat shit on your shows, and then you just fucking fuck off again because you're glory hunters. You need validating. You're insecure people. That's it. You know? And men do go for it. And none of you talk about it. When everyone talks about DV in this app, it's mainly...
Yeah, and don't forget, Chippy, can you teach your son not to hurt women either? Because he did say, you know, and I'll repeat that he wanted to hurt me. I've got the video if you want me to play it, Chippy. Okay, so can you teach your son before he's older, yeah, that he cannot be talking to women like that? Yep.
Women. And that's not invalidating anyone's experience or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if we're going to do it, let's start doing it properly and including the men, because it's pushing the men out. And, you know, especially when... someone like
I will speak on his kid when his kid's being violent. Absolutely I will, because he needs to educate his child now before he's older and ends up in prison.
And you get invalidated, and it is. And then you get the same people going, oh, you're invalidating me. It's like, well, we're just going to go round.
Yeah, and I will say it again, I don't care if it's a child. You're teaching your child. You are teaching your child this is acceptable, right? Chippy never said to his child, you cannot talk to a female in this way. He needs to educate his child. And instead, he thought it was okay with what he said, okay? So his child is going to grow up to think it's okay to say about hurting a female and that kind of thing. And it's not okay. And I don't care what you say.
Round in circles. So one of us is going to have to fucking...
The apple don't fall far from the tree. That's all I'm going to say.
And also, let me be clear.
Right. Evil Queen clears up that she is no longer friends with Danny and never will. Right. Okay. Let's just...
And in case people are not aware, I have stated this many weeks ago now, that I'm not off the back of the allegations or any of those things towards the person. The person is very troubled in life and has a coke habit and stuff. I don't know what they're doing now or anything, but I'm not friends with that person. Jade, as far as I last heard, is divorcing him as well. He doesn't live in the house anymore.
A liar!
So, like, they're marriage is broken down as well. So when people say it's my best friend, this, that, and the other, I don't have a friendship with that person. I never ever will do it.
And big up Digital Footprint. Everyone follow Digital Footprint. They always take him into these great videos.
But it's not off the back of that, you know, because obviously nobody knows about what happened in that situation, whether it be in the whole NFA and situation. But, like, in general, I'm not friends with that person, so...
Are there any FYP pages? I've just realised I haven't got the little camera on. So, any FYP pages, I'll pin you.
Again, either, and even if they sorted their life out, you know what I mean? I don't want that person around me. So, just so everybody's...
Digital Footprint, I'm here. Right, you're going to get pin, everybody. Pin Digital Footprint. Just keep tagging me into these brilliant videos.
So when they try and lie and say that, hey, best friend, it's not my best friend. It's just somebody that I used to know, as the song goes.
But EQ, you did know him. You know what I mean? Yes. You don't want to be associated to what, you know, is a wrong one. Anyone who supports Devon, who's Devon? Devon can't go at EQ being mates with. You know what? 100% bitch. You're correct. No, was it? Who was that said it? Yeah, you are absolutely right. Because he did get NFA, so did Devon.
And also, let me be clear again, in case people are not aware.
Everybody follow Digital
many weeks ago now, that I'm not off the back of the allegations or any of those things towards the person. The person is very troubled in life and has a coke habit and stuff. I don't know what they're doing now or anything, but I'm not friends with that person. Jade, as far as I last heard, is divorcing him as well. He doesn't live in the house anymore. So, like, their marriage is broken down as well. So, when people say...
Oh, is it repeating? I thought it was. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for pinning, guys. Yeah. Keep tagging him into the videos. Thank you very much. Right, we've got another one here. Evil Queen believes Miss Red and Luke are in love with each other and would be together if they could. I agree with this one.
There's no man who would behave like that towards like a woman unless it was after lust and things like that, you know what I mean? I think he'd marry Miss Red if he could. I think
guys, please follow all the FYP pages that are pinned.
You keep saying Luke's not straight, but there's people who are bisexual in the world. You keep taking out of the equation people being bisexual. Hello? Get with 2025. People can like men and women at the same time. So, but I think he's fell in love with her. I think she's fell in love with him. And I think
guys, pin all the FYP pages as long as you tag me in all the videos.
I think if they could, they would be together. I think they'd be together. I think because, like, obviously the you've seen the way they are with each other. Thank you, Levi.
Everyone follow, guys, the pin.
The kiss on the lips, don't they? We've seen that too. And Simon's in his 70s, isn't he? So... She's only been with Simon for 12 years or 11 years. I thought some of the kids were to him and stuff like that, but he's dad to none of the kids. Because she hasn't got a 12-year-old, has she? Or an 11-year-old, Miss Red. So she's not got no kids with Simon.
I've got zoned out a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Everyone follow Gossip Page News, guys.
Boys.
Oh, we got another one from Digital Footprint. Evil Queen says, Angel Goddess, people should stop using the N-word in songs if they do, if they're not so outraged. I agree with this, absolutely. But however, I do understand why black people say it to other, you know, to other people as well when they say the N-word. If they're friends, they might say the N-word. I kind of get that also. But I do think that N-word should be gone from all songs, absolutely.
But your best friend is playing music with the... That is not my best friend, thank you very much. N-I-G-G-E-R words in it. Yeah? Your best friend. Excuse me, Angel Goddess, would you like to write into the artist and tell them to stop singing songs with the N-words in? If you're that outraged, I suggest that you write in to the person who wrote, produced and sang that song and tell them that you're outraged, because I didn't write any song of the such thing. So, you know, maybe your people should stop using the word so loosely and making songs of it.
I agree. I think the black community should stop saying the N-word, because, you know, if you want to educate other people to not say that word, but yeah, you're saying it yourself, you're not educating it at all, because kids listen to the songs, they think it's normal, they think it's okay to sing along to it. I've never, ever, ever had played any lyrics in my house with the N-word in it, and you know, I find that word a hard word to say. I would never just freely come out with that word, ever, because it's a vulgar word, it's a vile word, sounds vile, and it's a horrible, horrible word. But even if I had a song in the background, I would still not repeat it. I just couldn't.
It's a game. All right then, boys. But your best friend.
Yeah, but it's again songs too. Yeah, absolutely. I think it should be abolished, that word. I really do. Yeah, but then I do understand why, you know, a black person would say it to another black person. It kind of like brotherhood and all this, and kind of the history. I do understand it, but I do think the black community own worst enemy in some ways, where they think it's okay for it to be played in songs. And yet when a white person was to maybe listen to a song and say that word because it's in the lyrics, it's, oh, you're racist. It's in films. It's another never heard my...
Also...
Oh. Evil Queen tells her evil she needs an extra bit of effort over the next few weeks to cover the cost of her business class flight back home. Oh, piss off.
When I do come home,
does anyone else need to be pinned? Are there any more FYP pages, guys? You got to tag me into videos. If you don't tag me into the videos, you're not getting pinned. Anybody else, guys, need to be pinned? Spitting Effects FYP. Everyone follow, guys. Everyone follow.
I'm going to have to fly business class, which is going to cost around £1,500. So we're going to have to obviously make a little bit of extra effort, you know, going forwards. But I won't say anything else other than that because I can't be honestly going through what I went through on the way, and I'm sure you wouldn't want me to be. So I have to fly by Emirates, and I have to get up by business class because then at least
I just see how many people get? I just want to see how many people get, how many followers people get with a pinned comment. Let me just have a look. They had 925. They are 949. Guys, everybody follow Spitting Facts, guys. I want to see how many follows they get. And the 30 seconds. So got about 30 followers. Guys, that's not good enough, guys. We need to get some more followers, guys, for the people that are pinned. These are FYP pages. They're going to tag me into all videos. So, guys, can we keep pinning? Who's the next pinned comment? Who's next? Let's go. Anyone else that's going to be pinned? Okay, right, let me just see. Laura has 2595. Let's see if we can get at least 100 followers. I want to see how many she gets because I'm going to forget. Oh, shit, now I've lost how many she had at the beginning, for fuck's sake.
Because I had a horrendous time coming on the way. I had all those cancellations and everything. Thank you so much.
Oh, her voice.
Bang, bang, bang. Please can be pinned.
Thank you for the sub. Thank you. 2595.
You know, I won't go on about it or anything. But, you know, at the horrendous time that I had, that's, you know.
Right, so this person started with 2595. Now they have, am I correct? 2668. Right, okay. Keep pinning out, keep following, guys.
In mind in the future times, not now or anything, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's £1,500, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money, isn't it? I'm not made of money. So I might need a little bit of assistance. You know, you want me to be home safe and sound. And
No, we don't. We don't want you to be home safe and sound.
Trust. So it has to be Emirates, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Sheena. Do you all think that's right? Because, you know, the planes are going down. And what happens if I get on one of those dodgy planes that comes out the sky, and then I can't
Wishful goddamn thinking.
on live stream again? And then what will you do?
Good.
You'll be left with all these boring people. So, you know, that's just something that we have to bear in mind.
Guys, if you want her off the app, you know what you need to do. Don't give her anything.
I love streaming, and obviously I have Klarna and ClearPay and PayPal credit, so as you know, I'm not a rich flash woman or nothing like that. Very mediocre type of person. So, you know, thank you so much, Sheena. Hope that explains.
Lynn's actually pin the mods. That's funny. Guys, you know what to do. Don't give her nothing, man. let's get her on that dodgy plane. Oh my god, guys, keep pinning. Right, let me show my face for a second. Lynn's, man. Right, does anyone else need to be pinned? Let's make sure they don't actually cam to our haters, though. If you cam to our haters, guys, tell them to get out of here and get lost. Oh, we've got someone else pinned. TikTok drama. What do they start on? I want to see if the 81879. Oh, I like that. Oh my god, is that misread? Is that meant to be misread? That's not meant to be misread, is it? Please let me know what info you... Right. Okay. So 10 a.m. is officially free. What's this about? Fake Free admits. Oh, someone resent this. This is a resent. So this is an old video, but for people that have not seen it, this is what Miss Red did. Fake Free admits Miss Red begged him to do a deep dive on Zach the Brat. So what happened a long time ago, right? Miss Red was going to do a deep dive on Zach the Brat. So, but Zach the Brat, if you don't know, begged, now correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know all the ins and outs, but I think Zach the Brat begged Miss Red, please don't do an exposure on me because he's not in a good place. Yeah. And he sent her some photos of, well, you kind of get what I'm saying, he sent of his SH. Terrible. And he said, listen, my mental health, this is my mental health. And I can understand why he did that, because he was crying out, basically reaching out to her to say, listen, I'm not in a good way, and I wasn't in a good way. Here is the photos if you don't believe me. Yeah, please don't do this. So he was begging her, basically, yeah. Really sad. But anyway, Miss Red forwarded those photos on. She shared them around. So here's the video.
For 1 second.
Wait a minute. Who's this? FYP gossip, okay. Flip the camera.
Talked about spinning narratives there, but you sent me those images on Instagram and begged me to do a deep dive on Zach and told me he was a vile human being. And Zach has all of the evidence now. I begged you twice in voice notes to get that man help. And I told you that I did not care because he's not as bad as the SO.
Right, and now Miss Red isn't responsible in getting anyone help. However, she wanted to still do an exposure on this man, even though Zach the Brat had showed her photos of his SH and said he's not in a good place. He was basically begging her, please don't.
And I couldn't care less whether they offered themselves, but that first of all, he needed help. I've sent the screen recordings. I can't believe you've sat there, lied, manipulated like you were in shock and appalled and didn't know what you were doing. You sent me those images, told me he was vile, and begged me to do a deep dive on him.
And you know what? The saddest bit, you know what she did? She blamed Zach. She blamed Zach for what he sent her, even though he was begging her, please don't do that, the exposure misread. My mental health is really bad, but I'm going to prove it to you that my mental health is bad. And he showed photos. Not very nice. I've not seen those photos. I don't want to see them. But I know a lot of people have seen those photos. So what did Miss Red do? She shared them about. She shared them to people. His private photos. Yeah. And then she called him vile for him sending her the photos. You know what she said? I didn't ask for those photos. You triggered me. You triggered me sending those photos because I never asked for them. That was her. That's what she said. But he was basically begging her, please stop.
Saying that, like, you know, like, no, it's in black and white. That's what you said.
I've had a few. Tag me in that fight.
What are you talking about? You said he's vile, he's disgusting, he needs exposing. Those are the messages, the images, those messages to me. You went on about it, asking me to look at evidence and exposing him. And you've sat here all day telling everybody that you wanted nothing to do with the exposure. You just sit in a box and things happen around you. Absolute crap. You were trying to be a puppet master to me to get me to deep dive somebody that you clearly had an issue with. I couldn't find evidence and I was more concerned about that man's mental health. Did you take my advice and call any sort of safeguarding for him then? Did you?
The true misread right there. That is a true misread, and people like that don't change. She don't give a shit about your mental health. She don't care what you're going through. She's done many hate lives on me. She's done many hate lives on Ems. Yeah, you might think a lot of... You might have a dislike for me and I say shit, do shit. Absolutely, so does Ems. But she don't care about your mental health. She'll push someone over the edge one day, Miss Red. She holds hate lives all the time. I've been in a bad place. I've SH'd on live. I shouldn't have done that. Hold my hands up. I've opened my eyes, you know. Yeah, I still drink. But I realise that I don't want to be that person anymore. You know, I don't want to be that. I don't want to go back to where I was. But so she knows, but she still holds hate lives on me. And she wanted Fact Freak to expose Zach the Brat, even though he was begging her not to. Now, you may think, well, he shouldn't be sending her photos she never asked for, right? Because they were disturbing. Apparently, I've not seen them. Don't want to see them, right? When someone's begging you to stop, please... You're thinking, I'm going to have to send this person proof because I'm not in a good place. So he did everything he could and he sent these photos. So this has been now reposted, and somebody tagged me into it. So I just wanted to let you all know the true misread. She don't care about your mental health. She hangs on to wrong uns. She hangs on to men that go for women. Yeah? And then you got Chippy. Yeah, that wants to be part of this little group. Yeah, because he's dying for a platform. Yeah, talking on Zach the Brat and the fact that he threatened a woman, right? But yet misread, all of them supported Frankie when he threatened me. I don't care, honestly. She doesn't care about your mental health. She don't care about anything. You might think I'm a lot... You know, I say things, do things, but I will always think of your mental health. If someone came to me that I was going to do an exposure on, that's why I don't do exposures anymore, by the way, because I don't know who I'm doing the exposure on. I don't know about their mental health. I don't know any of these things, right? But however, I say a lot, I've done things, but I'll always think of your mental health. If you came to me and said, listen, I'm not in a good place, do you really think I would do an exposure on you? Never. I would never do it. But Miss Red would. But Miss Red wouldn't. She'll get someone else to. She is the puppet master of it all. She is responsible. And she will get these men, Alex Brigham, other men who I can't actually talk on, to do it for her. Facts. Isn't that right, Miss Red? Right. What are we at here? What? Of the soap. I've got a police case against this person I'm going to play. But I am going to play it. Now, I have spoken to the police about it, and I did say I will speak on this person, just the fact because of the amount of people coming for me. They had no problem with it. So I am going to play it.
Favour. Sorry, all I've come is just to show the little bit of thing. Firstly, if Corey wanted to get me arrested, why would he need Angie to look for my address?
Exactly.
And Pearl, ask yourself this one question. Why did he sit on it for a year? So if what you're saying is the truth, what he is saying is the truth, why did he not report it at the time? Okay, why has he waited a year? Now, he may say to you because you need to report it. However, why didn't he tell you about it a year ago? Why has he suddenly told you? I wonder if it's because I've got a report against him. And that's why he's deciding to tell you now. I mean, this is a setup, guys, and I will discuss it again until I'm blue in the face, because none of this is true.
Swear and Shep wanted me arrested. She went through the police just like any normal person would, so that's a lie. And as far as me jumping in the box for anything about her last night, I didn't. I jumped in.
Pearl, your number and your burger van number and everything is on Facebook and it's on TikTok. Now, doxing isn't illegal, right? Okay, it isn't. But however, it was for a police case, and I've got the evidence of that. And I will show the messages. I've also got the phone call that I had with Corey. So if the police want that, I will send that to them. Because you're not going to slander my name all over this app. Okay? So, unfortunately for you guys, I do have that phone call. So I will expect the police to my house. I will expect them. I'm sure I probably will get arrested based on an allegation. I don't know how they work sometimes. Sometimes the police work as in, they arrest you evidence later. Sometimes they work with, I'm going to arrest you based on the evidence I've seen. So if I do get arrested, they have not seen the evidence. But however, I will send that evidence to them, Pearl. This is what Corey is forgetting. I have recorded that call.
In Canadians, Angie's box, because she was going absolutely on one about Donna. So that's what I went in for, because it was all one-sided, just to say, no,
now,
Angie.
I've spoken about this until I'm blue in the face. And people may say, well, now, because... I spoke to Pearl yesterday and I sent her a message. No, this morning, sorry. She said to me it's gone to the police. I thought you were going to put it all over TikTok, Pearl, because that's what you said in the video. You're going to put it all over TikTok once, you're dealing with what you're dealing with now. So now it's gone to the police. Okay. So I've had no choice but to report it. I've not sent them the video they're recording yet, but once they send me the link, I will forward that link onto them. Okay, but what you have done is criminalised Corey, because what you and Corey are saying is that he threatened to be you in your house. Well, that's news to me because he didn't say that to me. So I don't know who he said that to, but it wasn't me.
You've done as well.
I saw it. Oh, you didn't mention
Thank you. But so why would she send that message to Corey saying, make sure you don't go on a weekend because the kids are there, knowing fine well Corey was...
The only thing that Corey said to me was he's going to go to the police. He had a bit of a rant, and then he said he didn't mean it. He was just a little bit annoyed, But that was it. I thought it was a bit of an act. I'm not going to lie. I thought, here we go, another bloody setup. That's exactly what I thought. I can't remember all the ins and outs word by word, but they're talking bullshit. Off you pop. Listen. I don't think that's all that matters.
Coming to do something, and everybody says, how can you be friends with Corey? Corey and me sorted it out, then he apologised in front of 4,000...
Right, let me tell you something, Pearl, and this is a fact, right? Regardless of whether you sorted it out or not, if I have not shown the police that recording yet, but however, if that you give them word that this man has threatened you, he will be arrested. I can guarantee you that. So, and they're going to ask you, why are you still friends with the man that threatened you? Why are you friends with the man that threatened you, Pearl? So, I never threatened you. I never said it. Never said it. Can't remember sending your phone number. Can't remember sending your burger van address. I'm not saying I didn't. I can't remember that bit. And that's the truth. But there's one thing I've never ever sent, and that's your house address. Right? I know your burger van address has been on TikTok, all over Facebook. So that's why I don't know if I sent it. I'm not going to sit and lie because I can't remember. But I know your house address I never sent. So it doesn't make sense. So he's saying that he wants to do this and that with your house in. I said, well, make sure the grandbabies are out there. So you're saying that I sent your house address, but I don't know your house address. It wasn't. I don't even think your house address is on TikTok. So that is, I can guarantee, is a lie right there.
People. That's why I can still be friends. And I love Corey. End of. So I know she'll be watching.
I love you too, Pearl.
Oh, did she send, thank you, MG, did she send your address to Corey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted, because
I can tell you that I swear my life, everything I love, I never sent Pearl's house address. Now, I can't sit here and say I didn't send her a burger van location. I'm not talking about address, I'm talking about location. You know, or her number. I can't say that because that was all over TikTok, right? I can't say I didn't do that because I can't remember. But I never sent her house address because I don't know what it is. And I will show you the evidence in a minute. One sec.
Night I was on, and on that message there, make sure you don't go on the weekend because the kids are there.
So again, Angela, if you stop deleting messages,
I mean, I'm not being funny, Pearl, but that could have been, if I sent that message, can't remember it. You know when someone puts that seed in your head and you think, did I do it? I can't remember. But even if I said a message like that, which isn't something I'd usually say, it would be about the police. Nothing else.
So I kept all the messages, you know that, but you were deleting them all.
Right, I was deleting them. I guarantee you I weren't deleting them. I don't have a phone that deletes for everybody. Now, I don't know how you can delete messages unless they've read it. What I'm saying is I don't know how you can delete messages once that person's read it. How is there a way of doing that? But I don't know. I can't do that. That's what he's talking about.
But again, just for all of you to know, and I'll tell you once and I'll tell you again, when me and Pearl were arguing, I asked for her address. Now,
he asked me. He did. He asked me for the burger van address. Right, it was all over TikTok at the time. I can't remember if I sent it or not. It's not something I would do. But however, he keeps banging on about that I did do it. So, you know, when someone puts that little seed in your head and you start questioning yourself. I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying I didn't. I can't remember. But it's not something I would usually do. It's not something I would do.
Where Pearl lives, they just know the site in which she's on. Right? And that's what Angela sent me, the site in which she was on.
So that wasn't.
That's not an address. To send someone a site is not an address. It's really not. I can't remember the whole conversation I had with Corey because I drink. And I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm not. I can't even remember what I did yesterday. You know what I mean? That's the problem. I can't remember. But I do remember him saying about the police. That I do remember. I do remember him having a bit of rant about a burger van. That I remember. I thought it was an act. I'm pretty sure. You know, I cannot remember. I've got it on the phone. I'm just telling you what I'm telling you. Yeah, that I can't remember any of this. Yeah, but I have that recording, the phone recording. It's all on there. I'm just saying, if I didn't have that, I cannot remember. Even when listening to the phone call, I can't remember me saying this. I can't remember me saying that. I don't.
She put that in the message form.
I'm even a bit drunk now.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's
Good.
what I'm saying. But I just wanted a doctor. That's crazy. I just wanted to clear it up.
You know what makes me mad? You know what makes me mad? Is the fact that she's threatened me loads of times, Pearl. Loads of times she's threatened me with petrol and all of this, and she's going to the police about me. This makes me sick. Honestly, it really does. The hell this woman has put me through for a year with Alex Brigham. The hell that she's put me through. Let's go, Pearl. Honestly, the hell you put me through. You've slandered my name all over this app. You've incited violence on me, because you have. Because, you're talking about, because you are a, gypsy. You know what I mean? So people are saying, well, they're coming for me. Yeah, this is the messages I'm getting because of you, Pearl. Because you're inciting violence on me.
Yesterday.
And that's why, guys, I reported it to the police. Because I'm not having this shit.
Babby. Thanks.
Babby.
Arrested. Police are hunting
Pearl, if you're listening, I'm sending that recording to the police. The actual recording.
a man who allegedly pleased
Sorry, all I've come is just to show the little bit of thing. Firstly, if Corey wanted to get me arrested,
Set up,
why would he need
absolutely.
Angie?
And I don't even know if I've spoken to my friends on here. He's jealous of the relationship between me and Pearl. Exactly. Absolutely. Pearl, who's in here? Pearl, you're not in the box. You got to request it. Okay, let me put my boxes on 1 sec. Okay, I think they're on. Are they on? Okay, I think my boxes are on. Sorry, Lindsay's in the box as well. I don't know where Lindsay's gone.
Have you got the screen record where I threatened to petrol?
Yes, I do, Pearl.
Well, can you play it, please?
Yeah, okay, give me a...
It never happened. It never happened.
It did, Pearl. It did, Pearl.
It never happened. I think
you call me Angie Savile many times, and you phoned me...
No, the petrol one. You called me a petrol and grandkids.
No, I didn't. Please show it. No, I didn't, Pearl. No, I didn't. I'm going to...
Pull the screen record look with the petrol. You're a dirty liar.
You're a dirty liar, Pearl.
And you scam your community. You absolutely scam your community.
Right.
Play the thing.
What's it, Pearl? Let me ask you a question. Have you got the recording? Because I've got the recording. I will be sending to the police. That you have not got, and I can guarantee you haven't got that. Because if you did, you'll be saying what you're saying about me right now all over TikTok. That I have got, and that's the recording of that. I recorded my and Corey's conversation. Yeah, I can't play it on TikTok, as you know, Pearl. Yeah, because I will lose my case with the police. But I can guarantee that will go to the police as part of my case against this man here. Yeah, but you sat there believing him. And I know you don't have shit. I know you don't, because you don't have the recording, and I know you don't, because you wouldn't be saying the shit you're saying if you did. Can we unmute it, guys?
Right. Tell you, you are telling lies. You know I've got the messages. You've messaged me all day. All day. You want them messages.
I don't care. I don't want the messages, Pearl. Keep the messages.
Of course you do. You message me for them all day.
Mute her again.
Pearl,
I don't want the messages, love. I don't want the messages. I've got the whole phone call, because that's what the police want, is the phone call. And that I have. The phone call I have. Because that will prove everything. I don't give a shit about messages. Messages could be read in different ways. Many different ways they could be read. Yeah? I've got the phone call. Right? Have you got the phone call, Pearl? No, you haven't. And I know you haven't. And I'll put my life on you haven't got that. Because Pearl wouldn't be saying what she's saying about me if she had their phone calls. And that's a fact. She wouldn't be sitting there saying what she's saying. I can't play. No, you haven't. You're a liar. Stop lying. Because then arrest Corey. Go and arrest Corey. You don't have the call log. You don't the call recording. Stop lying. You don't have it. Yeah, laugh away, Pearl. Laugh away. I know you don't have the recording. It's just a setup, yeah? You don't have it. Liar. I can't play it without Corey's permission. I'm going to send it to the police. I'm not going to ruin the case. Absolutely not. I'll send it with the police. Oh, no, Pearl. I'll send it to the police. Yeah? Because you've gone to the police, I'll send it to the police. Yeah? You're not ruining. Listen, let me tell you something, Pearl. You're not going to jeopardize my case that I have with Corey. Because I feel that's what you're doing. I'm not going to lie. I feel that's what you're going to do. That's what you're trying to do. You're not jeopardizing it. Tell him to send that recording, yeah, to the police. Yeah? Because I know he hasn't got it. And let me tell you why I know he hasn't got it. Because it didn't go down like you're saying it went down. It didn't happen the way you said it did. It didn't. So I know you're a liar. And I'll put that on my niece's life right now. I do have that recording. Okay? I can't play it, guys, because if I play it, then I've ruined my case. I can't do it. I let the police deal with it. Even though I want to, I can't. She said she sent me to the police over a message. Yeah? I know she hasn't got that recording. I know what she's doing. Exactly what she's doing, because I've got a police case against a couple of people on here. She's trying to destroy it. She's trying to stop me from going to the police. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping, Pearl. I can guarantee you that I'm not. I do have it. I do. I spoke to the police already. As God is my witness, I've spoken to the police about it. I have the recording. I do. I've not doxed no information. I've got many recordings of Corey. I'm not doing it on TikTok. Sorry. What? So that I have no case? Absolutely not. Don't play it. I'm not playing it. I'm not going to play it, Joe. Yeah, I'm not playing it. I have that recording, and I know you're a liar, Pearl. So when you go to the police, yeah, and I'll play that recording, yeah, I'm going to then prosecute you for making things up, all the shit up about me. Here she is again. What video? It's not a video, it's a recording.
The petrol one. Go on.
Oh, the petrol one. Wait, no, I have to do it on this one. Well, can you stop so I have a look for it? No problem, 1 sec. It might take me about 10 minutes to look for it, though.
Oh,
well, I can't just bring it up just like that, Pearl, as you know.
Any other time you don't
Yeah, well, you know, as you know, I've got a lot of videos on you. Let's have a look. Let's play a few videos of you, Pearl. I think you're a cheeky cow. Yeah, I think you're a cheeky cow after what you've done to me for a year. Okay, what you've done to me a year, and you will go to the police about me? Are you okay? Okay, let's do it. Okay, 1 sec, Pearl.
Go on. Pull the petrol one up.
1 sec. Pearl, here we go.
Come on, if you've got the petrol one will be there.
Yeah, do you mind waiting?
Oh,
shit. There's like 51 videos. Give me a sec. You were sitting down. Wait a minute.
That's fine. Let me jump down and put it.
I do with one thing.
Right, I've got so many videos on you, but give me a sec. I'll have to have a look. Let's not forget her transphobia. I've got that one too. I just think you're really cheeky talking on me. I really do. Give me a sec. I'm going through them. Is that one? No, it might be that one. Wait a minute.
All I could hear was the Reggae Dolls song. No, I was telling you. Yeah, it was Scabby Dolls. Ignore Scabby Dolls. Yes, Scabby Dolls. All because we'll name it after the leader who picked scab puts misinformation out there and pretends it's SH, rings at the
Wait a minute.
and the ambulance men outs them and says, where is the claret coming from? Oh, sorry, it's the scab on your leg. Just fucking
I think we got the wrong video. One sec. Let me forward it to the end.
It was Diana as well. Once she said to me, I'm sure she said, like, do you not go look after your kids? And I was like, Top Girl and all saying something about me, but with herpes. Did she? Yeah, because I once pulled her up over that. But Harry, Into the Fringe, that he was watching. I tell you what, I would never like to think that I ever bumped into you. Really, and I'm saying that. Never ever think that I'd like to bump into you, because I'll show you what herpes can do, and I'll show you what tetanus can do.
There you go, there, Fred. There's a threat right there. So I'll show you what you can show me what herpes can do, but I can show you what petrol can do. There, boom, bang, There you go. How dare you? Yeah, after the things you've done to me over for a year. There you go. Yeah, got nothing to say, no, Paul? Hey, Lens.
Hello, Ange. Somebody called King of Kings keeps asking to come in.
Who?
King of Kings
Pearl.
in the box.
You're not going to threaten me with petrol again, are you, Pearl?
Oh, Harry was mentioned in there. And I haven't got a top name list echoing. It's to Corey, and Corey knows that.
No, it was for me.
Yes,
it was for me.
Where was your name mentioned?
You're talking about myself, and you're talking about Diana.
Where was your name mentioned about you? Was Diana and Corey?
Sorry, Pearl, we don't have threats in this live. See you later, Pearl. Bye. Sorry. It was to me, and you know it was. That's why I saved the video.
Swipe back in the game because everyone's echoing in your box.
Oh, okay, one sec.
Let go in.
Sorry, Pearl, I had to drop you in case you made another threat towards me. Let's play some more videos of Pearl, shall we? One sec. Let's play some more videos of her. Once they set me up, you are setting me up, Pearl, and I know that you are. Right, let's see what we've got here.
And that's why that's what I do with one.
Is that when you thought I was saying I was a pedlo?
This is not. No. And you know what?
Yeah. How you affected me, Pearl. Yeah, but you were never friends with me, were you, Pearl? No, you weren't. Well, this is the next one. Yeah, you calling me a beast? I'm a pedlo.
So we need all the names and to put it somewhere where Angie Savile.
Calling me Jimmy Savile. Wow. Gets worse.
She's doing it herself.
What else we got?
Angie.
Yeah.
King of Kings is the ex-mod. He wants the box, but we're
You actually put my number up there, Pearl. I can't show you that. You actually showed my number on social media. And you're saying that I showed your number on social media? I've got two... Yeah, you showed my number, love, on social media. Right? That's what you did. You wanted to do a protest.
Go and suck your mother's
blah, blah, blah.
brains. You are the biggest bully on the app. You're a little rotten piece of flesh, and nobody is interested. And you know the cult word is you. You are a cult. You are definitely messing and fucking about with people's brains.
Oh, wait a minute. No, not that one. Sorry, wrong one. Give me a sec.
You know, she was always for a fan of PL something, whatever you call it. Barbie is in the chat, Pearl. Barbie, I have told everybody about I apologise with you. I so apologise with you, my Barbie. But listen, I'm not apologising for what I said. I apologise how it made her feel.
Yeah.
I love you, my Barbie, and I ain't got nothing against that. But you know, Angie, who has run this campaign up and down, Angie is a wrong un for a start. Angie is in PL something, whatever you call it.
You know what it is.
PLM, right? She's in that. She's a pure tramp. She's
I feel like I'm left out. I don't know what PLN is.
She's that not. No, Bridget, I did. All lives matter.
So you're calling me a
All
pedlo?
lives matter.
Pedlo's lives matter. That's what you're calling me, Pearl, a pedlo. I have the recording, and let me show you that I do have it. Okay? Now, whether you believe me or not, I don't care. Because it's going to the police, and I'm not going to damage my case. It's because what you're slandering my name for. Yeah? Saying that the thing is, right, you're the one criminalising Corey, not me. You guys are. Because he never said what you're saying. He said on the phone to me. And I've got that recording. It will go to the police. I haven't asked for it yet. Once they send me the link, I will send it to them. But you are setting me up, Pearl, here. Now, what you also need to remember is Corey's jealous of our friendship. He was always jealous of our friendship. And he doesn't like it. Because I put in a message. Now, I don't even know if I put that message in. I'm not going to lie. I can't remember. But how come it took so long to get the messages? Are you going to put them on TikTok or not? Or are you going to edit them? Because I can't remember saying any of that. I'm not going to lie. I can't. Apart from him saying he's got a police case against you. Why didn't he tell you a year ago? That was your question. That was the question for the police. Why didn't you talk about it a year ago? Why didn't you tell Pearl to go? Why didn't you tell Pearl a year ago? Why didn't Pearl go to the police a year ago? Because she could have done that, right? If what they're saying is the truth. But you sat on it because it's about a year ago what we're talking about, yeah? A year. Why is that, Pearl? But you can sit there doxing my information. Yeah? Let me show you this. Give me a sec. Give me a...
And when you're finished,
oh, here we go. Recordings of Corey. There you go, Corey. I'll always be one step ahead of you, love. Yeah? Every recording, I'll be one step ahead of you, Pearl. You're setting me up for this bullshit. Yeah? And that's what you're doing. Yeah? That will go to the police. Okay? And if Corey has threatened you with someone else, as he didn't with me, he had a bit of a rant, I'm not going to lie. He had a bit of a rant. But however, if he has set you up with someone else and made these threats that what you're saying, Pearl, then the only person that will be arrested is Corey. And I can guarantee you that I've already spoken to my solicitor. That's where I'm also 10 steps ahead of you. Spoke to the police already. Spoke to my solicitor. Because you're not doing this to me, making out that I'm this person that I'm not. Yeah? Because he said to me he was going to the police. Yeah? I never gave your home details. I never gave your home address. And it had a bit, like I said, he had a bit of a rant about you. But he also did say, I'm just angry. That's all he said. Oh, I'm just angry. And I thought it was some kind of act. I'm not going to lie. So you can go with what you want. Run with what you want. He had a bit of a rant. He didn't. And he said, I was just annoyed. But he said he was going to the police. That's what he kept saying, was the police. Nothing else but the police.
It's on a group call. Angie, I think you need to turn your boxes off and put them back on again because the echo's really bad.
I can't hear no echo.
Hiya.
Hiya.
She's not a bully. She doxed me after the whole Alex Brigham incident.
Wow.
And showed my last messages to her all over the page.
People are saying they can't hear, so shall we start and come back?
Yeah, it's all the boxes, Angie. It's really bad echo.
I want people to hear what you were saying, King.
Okay.
So, what shall I do? Restart or just drop the boxes?
Restart. I'll do to restart.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
restart, Ange.
I'm going to restart, guys. Come
Bye.
back, and then we can have people in the boxes.
Close the app right down and close all your other apps that you're back out.
Okay, I'll come back. All right, do that. Okay.
Oh.
I've got the messages here, actually. It's on this phone. 1 sec.
Where's King of Kings gone? I'm not a mug, guys. I can't see if she's in the box. If King's in the box. Oh, he's in the box.
Right. Hiya.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You're right.
Not too bad. She's nothing but a bully and tries to manipulate everybody. She doxed my number after the whole issue that me and Alex Brigham had. She got Robert Duck to send a WhatsApp of mine that I'd sent her private to me and her. There was nothing private in it. But she tried to call me a blackmailer, and I was blackmailing her because I wanted to go to the police because of the messages I was receiving. But sent my messages through to Beauty Over Drama, who I don't know. Didn't give her any permission. Passed my mobile number on to her. She does try and bully everybody. And what she's asking of you, saying show this, show that, and show the other. She does that because she's quite crafty. To sort of screen record herself, or she'll have people ghost watching you live to start sort of screen recording to take evidence against yourself. She used me like I don't know what, with the whole Alex thing. She was making me do all the messaging to Tony. Was making me making all the phone calls to Tony while she kept out of it, kept her fingers clean, and not getting her fingers burned, which then made me look like I was the bad guy and I was the wrong one. When she used to ring and she'd say to me, right, ask her this, ask her that, and ask her the other. There was the night before she'd done the exposure. I asked her if she was sure she wanted to do it, and she said she was coming on live to do it anyway. But there was 3 people on the call at all times, and there was me here and a third party who she's very, very close to. And I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to bring the other person into it. But she does a lot of phone calls behind the scenes, sort of asking other people for information to sort of use on other people. I don't care about her now. I really don't.
Yeah, I've seen who she is, to be honest.
Yeah, same here, to be honest. It took something for what happened between the Alex situation for me to sort of take a step back and think, hang on a minute. How I used to idolise and adore her to now is like something different. Yeah. She used my mental health against me because I had lost my mum 18 months previous in a house fire.
Yeah.
And she was aware of that, and I sort of looked towards her as like a motherly figure, because I used to be, she just, I don't know what it was, she just brought me confidence back and made me a bit more of a confident person. Joey, go and suck the fart out of her arse, will you? It used to make me a bit more of a confident person, but now I wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. I'm sorry for swearing, but I wouldn't. Only if I was that desperate or that sort of thing. Yeah, I'd go to the police myself about her leaking me WhatsApp messages and over doxing, because if she wants to start doing all stuff like that and going on like that, she's done exactly the same to me. And then done nothing but block me so I couldn't watch watch your lives, and then done nothing but...
Oh.
Being bananaed?
Yeah.
Queen, the TikTok queen, you are so good at what you do, better than every judge in the country. You are so pretty and ginger, and the cult love the way your eyes flicker in the sun, and how your hair sways when you talk, the way your lips move, and how satisfying your voice sounds. Always helps me sleep. Never stop, my beautiful queen, and fuck Miss Red Donna Kebab and Luke the Benidorm Butch lesbian. Judge, also you look like in Bolin a true English British queen, our Tudor beauty. Fuck you, Pearl, and your dusty human meat burgers. Go get some collagen and stay out the sun, wrinkly bitch.
That's hilarious. Highlands.
Hello. Did he say
I'm
you're so
gonna, I'm
pretty and
gonna tell you the
ginger?
truth is what Pearl said to me about Tony. You know, Alex's Tony. Huh?
Yeah, what happened with that, Angie? Because I missed all that, you know.
Yeah, so she ran with something with no evidence, right? Even though Alex did come onto my live and said that she'd done that to him, it was the other way around. He's got no evidence either. But she said to me she ran with no evidence, and we said that that she said she went live, right, and said that Tony told her to go live, right, and if she could out it for her, right, but she never. Tony had never said that to her. She just went live anyway and decided to out it.
Well, Angie sort of
She said to me, Tony never told her that, but that's what she said. That is what she said. So she basically lied. Because of that, she has a hatred towards Alex. She's never really liked Alex. It did make me wonder if she was telling the truth. Do you know what I mean? As to what, you know, as if she just ran with what she ran with. And that's about the Tony situation. She was always like, oh, Alex has only got 200. I can show you that. If she gives me consent, I can show you their WhatsApp messages. Oh, Alex has only got 280 views. Ha, 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 ha. And all that kind of thing. She couldn't stand Alex. Yeah, so she ran with no evidence, basically. Tony never told her to go live.
She kind of ran with quite a lot of things, Angie, because when she even had Zach's dad in, like, she didn't really do a lot of research on with that when it was Zach's abuser, regardless of what you think of Zach. Do you know what I mean? She still went ahead and put him on the live to get the views in. Do you know what I mean?
She said to me on the phone he's an abuser. You know, that Tony was in a DV relationship, yeah, and that he abused her and he hit her. That's what Pearl had said to me. And that she never told her to go live about it, but it bothered her. It bothered her what she had told her, that she went live off her own back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did Tony go in her live, Ange? Did Tony go in her box to speak
I
about
don't think
it?
so, no. But
No.
she told everyone that Tony told her to go live, you know, and said, you know, she consents to out all of this, but she never did. This is what Pearl said to me. She never did, but it bothered her. What Tony... I'm not saying Tony never said it to her. Yeah, Pearl said to me Tony said it to her. But what Tony didn't say is tell her to go live about it. So she outed a woman that potentially could have been in a DV relationship. Yeah, and she never said to me... She said that's one thing she never said, and that was she gave her consent to go live about it. Because she told everyone who's got consent for it.
That could have put Tony in danger.
Yeah, it bothered her. That's what she said. And that she believed Tony. And then ever since, it's like, you know, oh, he's only got 200 views. I've got the WhatsApp messages. If she gives me consent, I'll show you them. She couldn't stand Alex. So Tony is telling the truth. One's truth as she confided in someone and they let her out. Yes. If that's what she said, no, I didn't know that. So you're telling me that for the first time? I did not know that. But however, Tony never consented for Pearl to go live about that.
I think Pearl and Miss Red are little buggers behind the scenes, aren't they?
Yeah.
When they don't like someone, they really go out of the way to like set them up, definitely.
Now, whether it's true with what Tony went through, I don't know. Now, I can't stand Alex. He can't stand me. I'm not going to sit here and say it happened. I don't know. Well, I'm just telling you what Pearl said to me. Yeah, that it bothered her. That's why she went live. Not because she gave that consent to go live. Oh, look, Pearl is Pearl is reporting me. I don't care, Pearl. I'll go to my other account. So that's basically it. And then she said, what did she say? Oh, she just really couldn't stand Alex. And, oh, look at him with 210 viewers. Yes, she'd call him Mushroom Boy. She called him all the names. I've got the messages. Tell her to consent to it and I'll show you them. You could have potentially put someone. Now, I'm not saying Tony was in danger. I'm not saying that, right? I can have my opinions. I can either believe her, not believe. I could believe him, not believe him, right? We just go by what we hear, right? But however, just hypothetically saying she was in a DV relationship, Pearl put her at risk. Did you not, Pearl? Because she phoned me panicking. That because she didn't have evidence and everyone was hating on her, where's your evidence, where's your proof? And she told me she didn't get that consent from Tony to go live. However, because she couldn't sleep and it was bugging her, she went live on her own back. And you could have potentially put someone in danger if what you believed is the truth, which is what you said to me is the truth, because you believed Alex was abusing Tony. That is what you said to me, Pearl. That she got black eyes and everything from him. That is what you also said to me. 2 black eyes.
Yeah, but can I just say, even if Tony was in Pearl's comments at the time, like, it might have been a bit awkward for Tony. Like, she might have just been looking at, like, watching the live. Like, that doesn't mean I should give Pearl consent to go live.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No. Pearl didn't know what to do.
Have you not got another account so you can come on and explain? Because obviously you were in that live.
And then Pearl said to me that Tony was in a DV relationship by Alex. She said it a couple of times that he was abusing her. And she believed her.
Do you confirm that she knew she was doing it? Tony hasn't come out and said anything. So how do you know that Tony knew about
I'm
it?
just going by what, this is...
Oh, no, I'm going out the comments.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is she friends with Alex now then?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
So now you know. So you don't think she was in an abusive relationship. If you're now friends with Alex, which I think she is, I'm not saying she is. I think she is. I'm not sure. Yeah. So basically, you're saying that didn't happen now at Pearl. Make your mind up.
Okay, what with it, honestly?
I don't know. Crazy.
I can't keep up with it.
Crazy. But what the most craziest thing is, Pearl, is if you're saying what is true, which I know is bullshit, if it's true, why did Corey sit on it? Why didn't he tell you a year ago? Because this happened that must be 9 months ago now. A long time ago. Why didn't he tell you at the time? Why has he suddenly just told you? I feel that Pearl and Corey are setting me up because obviously I don't like Miss Red, Luke. I don't like the little clique, and Pearl doesn't like it, so she's coming for me. So I think she's arranged a setup with Corey. That's what I think. But unfortunately for you, Pearl, I've gone to the police about it, and every video that you threatened me about, everything that you've done, basically. Oh, I was going to show you the message, wasn't I, of her little, of me saying that I've gone to asking for Pearl's address for the police. Now, maybe it wasn't the right thing to do, asking for someone's address. However, it was for the police, Pearl. No other reason but the police. Let me just get this while I'm going to get some food.
While you're looking for it, Angie, can you not remember a while ago her address, like an actual caravan address, was getting like proper doxed anyways? Because she was on live getting like people sending pizza deliveries. So a address could have come from anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Why is she blaming you?
Well, she's saying she's seen evidence. I'm gonna have to Say you didn't. You didn't. Because if you had seen evidence, Pearl, I don't think you'd be friends with Corey. Because he called you the P word. Pikey. So we assume you're not bothered by that word then. You're not bothered by that word, so why the fuck were you angry when I used that word a long time ago? I didn't know what that word meant. I'm not going to lie, I didn't know what that word meant. But she had a problem with me saying it a long time ago. I didn't know what that word meant, but Corey does. But there she is, with friends with a person that she said threatened her. Threatened her. What did she say in that video? BUIN, her house. And the police are going to ask you the same question, Pearl. If you fear this man, if he said what you're saying he said about these threats, why are you still friends with him?
Does anybody actually like lose touch with reality? Like Pearl is essentially going after Angie because apparently Angie's doxed her address to Corey that actually threatened to burn her house, but she's still friends with Corey who made the initial threat. Like, make sense?
I've spoken to my solicitor, Lins, and my solicitor said the only person to be arrested is the person that made this threat. Not me, because it's all over TikTok. Her address is all over TikTok. I'm talking about her burger van address and all her location. Whatever's on there, it's already on TikTok. It's there on TikTok. The person that will get arrested is the person that made the threats. And I can guarantee you that. My solicitor already told me that. So I don't really give a shit what I'm saying right now, Pearl. So off you pop to the police. None of this happened. I guarantee you, Nins, none of this happened. It wasn't like the way they're putting it. She's jumped on a bandwagon because I got a police case against it. You know who? I'm going to keep that police case, Pearl. Yeah, but this is giving me more ammo. Yeah, more ammo as to what you're trying to do. And that's trying to stop me from continuing with the police. I'm still going to continue with the police, so carry on.
Angie, right, look at it logically, right? She's going to go to the police about you for giving apparently giving an address away. But then the police are going to say, oh, well, why is this? Oh, because I got a threat of Corey because he was going to burn my house down. Well, why are you reporting Angie, not Corey?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly what my solicitor said. Well, she should be reporting the people if this has happened, which it wasn't like that. But if this has happened, you better be reporting the person that made the threats, not the person that gave you the number that was already on TikTok, which he could have got himself. That's the person you need to report as a person that made the threats. But he didn't make those threats that you're saying there, Pearl. He didn't. He didn't say about BOUIN, your house, or nothing like this. He didn't say any of that. He had a bit of a rant, which I thought was an act. I thought we were taking the piss. Because we're not.
Yeah, like it just doesn't, the math isn't mathing.
I thought he was going to the police. I did thought.
Yeah, Angie, you want a group call and you were like, Corey's been on a right rant saying he's going to report Pearl to the police. I remember you saying it.
Exactly.
She's mates with him. Okay, now.
Yeah, and what did I say about the rest when he had a bit of rant? An act. I thought he was taking the piss.
Takes the piss, or like it wasn't anything like? Well, I didn't think it was serious at the time either.
There you go.
Look what they've done. Her and Red tried to set me up. Can you not remember? It was a while ago now when all the Tam stuff had been arrested, and then like about 6 months later when you become friends with Pearl, like the last time, and we're like, why doesn't Lindsay talk to Tam? Does she want Tam's number? Like trying to set me up to contact Tam, because obviously that would give Tam to go to the court and say, well, she's not a victim, she's contacting me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you've noticed when Tam come in the box the other week saying, oh, you're scared of me, but you sit in a box. No, Tam, you jumped in Angie's live. I didn't even realise you were in the box. So they're doing everything possible to set it up to ruin like my side of the court case.
My police case. I can guarantee you that. I'm not dropping it. I don't care what you throw at me. I'm not dropping it.
Angie, I'll bitch slap you into next week if you drop it. I swear
I'm not
to God.
dropping it. I'm not dropping it. I'm going to tell the police everything. Yeah, I mean, I've done the statement, I've done the report, and I've just got to send the evidence. Thank you.
Good. Because they're always trying to set people are trying to get me to contact
Yeah.
Tamsin or
And
she's got
Pearl,
social
and I've taken,
services.
someone has taken a screenshot of Pearl saying she's got that recording. Yeah? I hope you got the recording, because if you don't, Pearl, yeah, set up. Yeah, to stop me from going to the police. Yeah, trying to manipulate me into stop going to the police. Taking a screenshot of that. So show the evidence to the police. Send it to them. Because I've got that call. I'm not putting it on TikTok because I'm not going to destroy the case.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I'm not doing it. You saw
Yeah,
the
just be
recordings.
careful. Just be careful. They're always trying to trip you up, Angie.
Yeah. We'll have all the CCTV. Hey, Jojo. Oh, bots, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, I don't care about what he says.
Yeah, I think they just need to realise that Angie's like not daft. Like they're doing everything in their power to try and trip her up and set her up when it's not working.
I have every message, every phone, everything, yeah? I'll never ever record our calls, by the way, Linz. You know what I mean? With us. But other
Yeah.
people, yes. I have the
You
call.
need to. Oh, Kim, you bore off with your baggy teeth. Piss off.
If I ask you a question, right, and for you to go and ask for me to play that call, yeah, I think it will cancel them. I'm not going to lie, it will cancel them.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
It is bad. It will cancel the guy because of the slur he said. Not because of anything else. Because he said he had a little rant. I thought it was a setup. I thought he's taking the piss. You know what I mean? I thought that's what I thought. It's all a game with him, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Because his business failed and then he's just desperate to make money on TikTok. 'Cause he's
Now,
got no
I
income.
do have that call that I had with him. So you go and ask him, right? And I want the video evidence. Send me the video evidence. Go and screen record it if I can play it. And listen, ask him and I will play it.
In the screen recording, Angie,
No.
saying
I
it.
want you to go in there, screen record him play it. And I will play the whole thing. Of everything. I don't even know how long I was on the phone to him. About 20 minutes, maybe? Half an hour? I said 45 minutes earlier. I can't remember. But anyway, let me find out how long this phone call was. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but somebody needs to send a screen recording to Angie because I know you
Yeah, you've got to send it
as
to the actual screen recording of him saying, one sec, guys, one sec. No. One sec, stop. I want you to go to Corey and say, Corey needs to say the following. I give permission for Angie, Delusive Angie, to play the recording in regards to Pearl Price. That's what he needs to say, okay?
On the school when I'll be
Oh,
right
I've got a
back.
violation. I've got to come out. Oh, wait a minute. It's another violation. That woman wasn't even in the box. What does Jay want? What do you want, Jay?
Pearl wants to speak to you, but she can't go on her account. So there you go. There you go, Pearl.
Hiya, you want permission to play the message, something about Tony? You've got my full permission, please.
Tony?
It's something about Tony, what King of Kings has said.
What? Huh?
So if there's a message, you can show it, and if there's a voice recording, you can play it. You've got my full
No,
permission.
we've not spoken of Kings of whatever his name is.
Oh, well, that's the message I've had. But yes, you've got my full permission to play
No,
any message about
Corey.
anything.
We're talking about the phone call I had with Corey about you.
No.
Not talking about Kings of King.
Angie, the messages from Pearl to you about Alex.
Oh, no, I don't know anything about
Got my
that.
full permission to
You
play
just said
it.
that you've got
Because there
messages
was
from
no
Oh, no,
messages.
WhatsApp. You mean WhatsApp messages?
Yeah.
Yes, you've got my permission. Play them. Yeah, you play them. Just play whatever you want.
Is Pearl listening? They're not phone call. I never said they were recordings. I said they were just messages.
You've just said you had the... Well, play the messages then. Just play them.
play. There's no messages to play. They were just you saying about. Oh, look, he's on.
Read them out. You can read them out then.
Yeah, one sec. Can I mute
Read
you?
them out.
She's not listening. I'm gonna have to mute you because she's not listening. So what I'm saying to you is, she was sending me messages saying, "Oh, look at Alex has only got 200 viewers," and oh, that's all I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about, the voice call that she's talking about, that she sent to the police about me and Corey talking about a burger van, I recorded that. I want permission. I can't get it off Pearl because she wasn't in that call. I need to get it off Corey. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about King of King. Can you did you hear that, Jay? I've unmuted you.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
Pearl.
I'm not talking about Pearls.
Okay.
King. I don't even know who King of King is, or I don't care about the Alex situation.
Okay, Pearl just wanted my account.
Yeah, I was talking about Corey's phone call that I
Okay,
had
yeah,
with
no
him
worries.
about
Honestly, yeah. All right then.
All right. So that's what I need from Corey, and I'll play it. I mean, it's going to go to the police anyway, so I don't see why he would say no. And I need someone to send me the video. I don't want Troll to say yes, he said play it. I want the video of him saying it out of his own mouth to Elusive Angie. Play the video in regards to Pearl. That's what I need to hear, and I'll play it. He went off live. Okay. No, he didn't, Christy. Stop it. I need the video of him saying. He's messaged you on TikTok. Okay. Let me have a look.